And we are live. All right. So I'll type it here. Can y'all hear us? And you can do some testing if you want. Say. All right. Can you hear us? Mark, you could just say testing. Yeah. Can you get? Yeah. Yeah. All right. So we are. Sounds good. Yeah. It's the Artemis missions. I posted. They're back from the ice wall apparently. The flat that Antarctica, the flat Earth or whatever. But yeah, that's a pretty interesting setup there. Okay. Yeah, you guys. Yeah, you saw my the one I made about the Bart Sabel. So, yeah. Yeah, Bart Sabel. Yeah, Bart Sabel is the biggest liar I've ever seen in a while. But that's for another day. One second. I just want to get this chat up, and then we'll be good to go. Yeah. So nobody's in the unless I don't know what's going on. Nobody's in there. Sorry about this. Okay, pop this up. Okay, yeah. And yeah, it's not, I don't know why the Twitter's not live. Okay, I'm gonna close the Twitter one, leave those open. Yeah, so nobody is saying anything, but I think it should be working well. How many people? We have 7 people in. I'm gonna just test out this thingy. I'm gonna move this over to this bigger so that covers our face. Okay, this is how it looks like. Yeah, that's a pretty interesting setup today. But yeah, so yeah, let's see. You want to just test some stuff live? All right, all right. So we are live, and y'all hear us. And Mark, you could just say testing. Yeah, can you get? Yeah. Okay, so you're not working. Okay, so so there's the issue. So it needs to be Teams. So I have to remove this one. Yeah. So we have a trouble. Yeah. So you can't be here. Your audio is not coming in. Yeah. You want to just. Well, no, it's coming to me, but it's not coming to the audience. I gotta switch this over again. Okay, I'm gonna delete this one. Okay, so I know what to do. Okay, I'm gonna delete that one. It's just that yeah, so just the Mac one. So each time I have to. So now I know how to fix it now. So each time I have to do this. I have to go into my thingy and just go to Teams and then change this. Okay, this is gonna be desktop application audio. Microsoft Teams. All right. Yeah. So it guy says audio is good, but yeah, it's not. Okay. So now you want to just test, say testing, etc., etc.
Testing. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3.
Okay. So that
we have liftoff.
Yeah. All right. We are live. All right. So we are. Let's go to the test. Yeah. So guy says audio is good, but okay, it's gonna be desktop application audio. Microsoft Teams. All right. Oops. Yeah, so guys says audio is good, but yeah, it's not. Okay, so now you want to just test, say testing, etc. Now I don't know why it's black.
Testing.
Yeah,
you get 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so yours is working, but now I have a black screen for some reason. I don't know why that happened to my screen. Okay, now why is my screen gone? I don't know what happened to the screen. Okay, my screen is gone. So there's a black screen on the thingy. So now, sorry about this. Yeah.
Says something about the stream current bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate.
Well, where does it say that? It's on the
just below your video, in yellow warning.
Yeah,
on the left.
Yeah, I get those, but it's not a big deal. But I don't know why it's not showing there. Okay, so I don't know what in the world just happened. Audio source. No. Okay, Mac OS desktop sound. Audio. No, I just want to. Yeah, audio capture is this one. Okay, 1 second. Okay. Okay, so now what I'll do is I have to click another thing, source capture. Yeah, I don't know why I deleted it. I have no idea. This never happened before. I'm gonna macOS screen capture. Okay, screen capture. I'm gonna have to go to window application capture. No, display. No, what is happening? I don't understand. 1 second. I do not know what is happening. Screen, Mac screen capture. Yeah, screen. Okay, I'll do a screen. And then, yeah, this is probably it. Okay, this is it. Now I just gotta move it over. All right. Yeah, this is, I don't know what happened, but it's disappeared. So I'm gonna move this over. yeah, so this is how it should be. Okay, can you see what I see now? Okay, and then I gotta send a link to yeah, I gotta make this. I have no idea why this happens. Drop down. Sorry about this. This is the first time it's ever
Yeah.
happened like this, where it just disappears.
I'm
Okay.
not surprised with all the events lately
Yeah,
going on.
so like just randomly black screen happened. Okay, so I need to make this. Uh, what is happening? What in the world is going on to my thingy? And it's still black screen on the thing? Oh no, I just want to see what the audience sees. I just want to check. Okay, is it still, okay, no, it shows it. So now I just gotta make this fit. I'll move this over to the side. Sorry about this. What is happening? Why doesn't it just change the thingy? Mac OS screen capture. Okay, this is, oh, screen capture 2. Okay, so it's working again. Holy, okay, so that thing was working again. I'm gonna move this back. 1 second. I don't understand why I just can't think right now. Okay, go back. I'm gonna do undo's everything. I'm gonna just undo everything I did. Okay, this is how it is. Okay. Yeah. This goes here, and I don't know how to make it smaller. Okay, sorry about this. This is just ridiculous. So yeah, so it might be because you're because you're here, something's up. Okay, 1 second. Max screen capture just disappeared. Okay, so that's how it's gonna be, like that. And I don't know why I can't just make it. Okay, this is gonna be like this. Sorry about this. Sorry, y'all. Why can't I just zoom out? Why? This is just so bad. This is the most annoying thing I've ever had. Okay, this is gonna be like, this is good. This is good. Okay, this is live troubleshooting, and we should be good. Okay, and all right, guys. Yeah, so we're okay. So now it should be, we're working fine. I think it's working fine, and I need to send a link so the doctor. Okay, so guys, we're back in. Sorry about that. I will try to crop that out when I upload other areas, and I'm gonna send a quick link to the doctor wants to listen. So I'll send a link to her. So yeah, so we have a big watcher. I'm gonna send a link. Copy. How do I copy a link? Just copy a link. Like, okay. Copy link address. Okay, let's see what it says. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So anyway, so the doctor's watching. So yeah, so you could say hi to her if you want.
Oh yeah, Dr. Wood.
Yeah, the doctor. I call her the doctor.
Yes.
I call her doctor. Everybody right away knows. Okay, how do I just get
No,
rid of this thing?
got the wrong one.
Yeah, everything is just so ridiculous. Okay, anyways, so yeah, we're on the show, and then Jackson Rip Home says, "Greetings, Matthew and Mark." Yeah, okay, so he's just visible now. So guys, let me know if there's any issues with the setup. It should be working fine.
Yeah.
All right, and yeah, so welcome back again, Mark Collin. So I have a special guest, guys, Mark Collin, aka 9/11 Planes Research, who may be under the target or over the target, or whatever that's called. And yeah, so Mark, you want to say hi? How have you been? And would you like to let people know about your the recent health events, or keep that out, or whatever you want to do?
Well, say hi to everybody,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
thanks for people joining us. I appreciate that very much. Yeah, I just call me paranoid, but I've had quite a lot going on
Yeah.
since 2017 when I started on seriously researching this and publishing things about the planes and some of the evidence I'd found, and
Mm-hmm.
some key players, seem to be covering things up. But anyway, I think the technology area where I'm sort of stumbling on and trying to get some evidence together and talking about the planes and some of the connecting the dots there, I think that's put me of a bit of perhaps a person of interest with some of the things that's happened.
Yeah.
Most I think people who've watched before know I had quite a major heart attack in 2021, just a few hours after coming off the phone, talking about the technology for a film. And then I've had a few things happen recent. The things are happening all the time in the background, but I've had a recent one was again, I suffered a heart attack or suspected heart attack last week, which was, and just to be clear to everybody, I haven't had any vaccine, COVID vaccine or anything like that. It's, you know, I haven't had any arm spears,
Yeah.
as they call them.
The the jibby
But I've
jab.
had
Yeah. Oh, they call.
yeah, and
Yeah. Yeah. None of that.
yeah, the jibby jab, yeah,
Yeah.
and then just before that, actually, all this leading up to it, out the blue, they just terminated my Facebook account
Hmm.
without no real warning. And I
Wow.
don't very rarely post anything much on that anyway. That's controversial. So people can call me paranoid, but been in 3 car accidents in 4 years, which is and none of them are my fault, by the way.
Holy. Okay, I didn't know about that.
Yeah,
I didn't know about
so
that. Okay, that's just
yeah,
yeah.
so
I've I was gonna
I think
actually
anybody who looks into this
yeah.
technology thing can perhaps become a bit of a target,
Yeah, yeah,
perhaps.
yeah, and me behind the scenes, I've been dealing with the government's audited me for my cryptocurrency transactions, so so that took a lot of time out of me. So we'll see how that
Yeah,
goes. But yeah, yeah, it's I'm like a couple of years ago they sent me a letter, audit that, but it's just ridiculous. But I think it's not related to, but I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe Fetzer,
well,
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
stranger things happen.
Yeah, and it's interesting, and it was
Yeah.
like the same time at Richard Hall. I think he had to deal with his his situation with the what is that the court hearings about the
Yes,
Manchester
yes.
attack and so on. So it's yeah, it's
That's
interesting.
that's right, and
Hmm.
it's strange. Well, not strange, but that's when a lot of my trouble began. Was after going on Richard's show in 2017.
Hmm. Oh wow.
That's when it
Yeah.
all started. Completely terminating my YouTube channel.
Hmm.
Well, even the Google account.
Even
All
the
got
Google, yeah, that's
yeah.
brutal. I was gonna
So
ask, have you thought about writing an article that outlines like chronologically every single one of these events? Because then that'll be pretty good to have.
it would be quite interesting actually doing that because even people, they they noticed that night when that happened, we had some
Hmm.
strange activity going on.
Yeah.
So it's all very mysterious. And again, during that the 9/11 Alchemy film, when I was doing my interview here in the UK, and Chris was over in I think it was Texas.
Hmm.
He had a black helicopter above his house. I had one above mine. His
Hmm.
power went out
Wow.
during that when I was doing my little bits of interviews and stuff
Hmm.
to go into the film. So it's very very strange.
Yeah, yeah, it is extremely bizarre, but also like it's yeah, it's like in a way it's good to be paranoid because it's like they are doing this especially because
Yeah, yeah,
there's because
yeah,
especially because there's nobody else. There's like nobody else pushing, especially your work. Like we're like probably amongst like five, like a handful of people, like probably in the world that's actually trying to expose this, and it's this very obvious technology. Like it's very the evidence for it is like this photo right here.
yeah,
This is just you cannot unsee this once you see this
yeah,
photo.
yeah. Them
It's
optics are very strange with that with the second plane.
hmm
I think everybody who looks at that, it's
yeah.
the reflective light just so inconsistent when you really study the videos and you compare them together and the timing
Hmm.
and where something should be in dark shadow and it's
Yeah.
very bright or it's missing.
Hmm.
That particular wing, you know
Yeah,
should
like
be
this one here.
dark shadow, and
Yes.
it's just really odd, and the colouring of the plane and
Yeah.
dark plane and
Yeah,
shapes.
and what's good is the photos match. Like, see this thing is on the right is a photograph, not a video. Not
Yeah,
a yeah. So
yeah,
so that matches the actual
yeah,
footage, the grainy one. But it's like the grainy one
yeah.
still. This one looks. This is like higher definition. Looks faker than the actual footage. Like that's how.
It's odd.
Yeah.
I mean, Kathy Casasido, she took a photo, and again, she took it, I think, from the opposite side to that one.
Okay. Yeah. I want to see if you
And she
have
was
that. Yeah.
further back, a bit like the New Jersey. Is it the
Yeah.
Jersey video? What you
Okay.
with the strange object?
Well, this one
Well,
is
she
this one
took a
or
great photograph.
because this one is apparently is an anonymous photo. Nobody I can find who took this photo.
I know who took that.
Oh, you
I
did?
know who took
Do you
that.
know the
Yeah,
name? You know the
I'll say
name?
I've yeah, I've got the name. Not off the top of my head, but
Oh,
I've got the name.
oh, but they don't want to
Yeah.
be they don't want to be found out or what's the
No, no, I think they are public. I think they published it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got it somewhere. I've probably got it on one of my several hard drives.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. So I need to
I'll send
go.
it to you.
I
Yeah.
was gonna ask actually because you have a lot of hard drives. Like how big are the storage? Because I pay for the Google Drive storage just to keep the Hudson stuff. So I have like 5 terabytes just I can keep online. So right now it's like three of it is just used just for Hudson stuff. So because they gave me
I've got
the hard drive, so it's like this stuff's important. I tell
right.
everybody go and download it. Like this one here, 2.89 terabytes of 5 terabytes used, and
Yeah.
just so I can keep the
Wow.
Hudson set up inside. So that's all I have it.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
and I tell people,
I've got a
yeah,
few hard drives, but they're my own external ones, and they're like 1 and 2 terabytes.
hmm
But they're backups of a backup of a backup
yeah, yeah. No, no,
of material.
no, that's good, but physical, like something happens to you, like how does anybody else access to these hard drives and or know where they are? It's kind of what I mean, like put on the cloud, so that like if somebody can go and make their own hard drive on their own thing, store on their own servers, upload it to their own channel, so if anything goes
Yeah.
down, that's kind of again like one thing I tell people like I kind of feel like my past life was an archivist, like like archiving stuff. Like
Yeah. Well, all my
yeah.
people, I've got files with all the
Mhm.
access to accounts and stuff on them hard drives. They're not encrypted.
Yeah.
So if anybody wants to grab anything off there, they can in the family. My
Yeah, I know.
family.
No, yeah, what I mean, like even your articles on Substack, I actually archive them on the Hive blockchain. There's a app I could just download.
Right.
So like we can even do that right now. Night on the Plains. Um, so where's the recent one you had? Oh, this one here. This is April 3rd. Okay. This is you posted this one, United House Movies and so on.
Yeah.
Oh, these are the actual passengers. I haven't seen this article yet. Um, but yeah, but basically what you could do is like I can literally just archive it in real time to the Hive blockchain, but not the
Yeah.
video though. So you get here.
That's just a
Yeah.
little project I did
Okay.
with some of the passengers off United 93 because we was getting all this noise early on about the composited people. They don't exist. So it was just something I tried to get some moving home movies of them and see how many I could find.
Mm-hmm.
Bit like what I did at the
Yeah.
Dulles airport. I mean, I think we managed to get about 23 people on video on 9/11 from that Dulles CCTV, especially that unreleased stuff. And then I got some photographs. And then we managed to find some moving footage of one of the young kids on there who was at Dulles with the teacher.
Mm-hmm.
That an individual called Charlie Callis on Substack.
Yeah.
He pointed out the young lad, and then I managed to see the teacher in the background. So that was good. So we've got about 20, probably about 23, 24 people now that we've identified
Mm-hmm. Holy.
at Dulles. So,
I'm gonna see the
and that's a lot of it's off unreleased footage, which I managed to get hold of.
no, no, that's good. So you were able to get what is that? Let's see, Charlie Callis, that is the name?
Yeah, yeah. He's we differ on things with the planes, but I don't like that to get in the way.
Okay.
This is some new footage I
Yeah.
isolated there. Some of the photographs I've amassed of the passengers and some of the
Okay.
National Geographic couple on the side there, on the left, on the right, sorry.
Yeah, yeah. I made a post about
So
this
it's
as well.
these two on the right, the long lad and the guy with the burgundy type jacket on.
Hmm.
So it's Rodney Dickens and James, I can't pronounce his Debonair or something his name is. So, but
Yeah.
we found quite a few. And I found a lady who actually took those photographs. Because I think it's important because there's a lot of myths about the passengers, which we, trying to get to the bottom of
Hmm.
and finding out what happened. Very difficult at the other airports, but of course we've got it's admitted in their own official document, declassified documents, that Mark Bingham never got that flight. 93 is not on there. He wasn't assigned a seat, and he doesn't show up on the flight manifest.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, no, definitely. I was gonna
all
open
very
up.
strange.
I'll open up
How would
my.
you pronounce his name there? The second guy at the top there. Two further photographs shows
Yeah.
Dickens and
Dickens and Dibin. I'll play the sound audio thingy.
yeah,
What is it? What is it?
Debonair.
Debonair. Debonair. Okay,
Yeah,
Debonair.
yeah.
All right. Yeah, yeah, and there's a couple people in the chat that they're pro planes for some reason. I don't know why. Where's Norman when you need them? But yeah, let's. I'll go back to my notes there just so we can keep a thingy open. I also want to open up my 911 passengers 911 passengers database I made of like all the anomalies of the passengers, which is quite interesting.
Mm.
Um,
Well, while you're doing that, Charlie Callis managed to get under a Freedom of Information request. He's got Edward Phelps phone call from Flight 93. Apparently, the guy who locked himself in the toilet
yeah,
restroom there on board that, apparently.
yeah.
And
Well,
he spotted a discrepancy with that and some of the reports.
okay.
So,
Yeah, I just want to
and
say yeah.
he's actually published that.
What was the discrepancy that you said? But again, here's the passengers. There's this is that
Yeah,
Excel file that I made with a lot of his familiar
yeah.
work. Basically, every single passenger, what's the interesting setup to it. But also, you're getting you got a message saying yeah, hello Mark from the doctor. So the doctor says hello. Yeah,
Hello. Yeah, I
yeah,
will be in touch.
yeah.
I'll be in touch.
That sounds good. And
I've
then
been so want to email and get back to that email.
yeah, yeah.
Really appreciate it.
Okay, I'm just
So just while you're doing that, so I mean that Excel spreadsheet's coming along,
yeah, yeah.
superb. That is what you've put together of everything that we're managing to find. And just going back to Charlie Callis, he's really been digging into some of the backgrounds and some of the areas of some of the passengers, and that's been quite revealing.
Yeah, the
So he's
count.
finding a lot of good stuff
But where is he
out.
posting these? What is he?
He's on Substack.
Oh,
He's on
okay, okay,
Substack. Yeah, he might be in my recommendations, perhaps. I don't know,
okay.
but I might have mentioned him in that article,
Yeah, well, you mentioned
and I might have.
Charlie
There he is.
Callis
Yeah.
shared a privately a screenshot of the Dulles CCTV video identifying Rodney Dickens and so on. All right, just getting some messages. But yeah. Anyways, I do wanna. We'll get to this in a bit. I just want to keep this open,
Yeah.
but I want to get back to just to the notes, show you all the screenshots. But also, there's a couple. They appear to be trolls. I don't know why. One guy says the glitches are the flaws in either frame rate not connected to ether gel. No. It's it's a physical event happening at multiple different angles, like the glitches of the footage. Which is it's related to frame rate. Yeah, frame rate of the.
It's funny in that you see in that comment section, I did reply to somebody, and they brought up about the videos being crappy, Well, the Norday video is not
Yeah.
crappy because it's taken on a professional camera.
Yeah, and this photo right here,
And North Luke,
yeah,
yeah,
but this photo is a high def. This is pretty decent, like quality photo. This
yeah.
photo right here disproves the quote plane. So anyone in the chat, please, otherwise you're gonna get muted. I don't have time for this nonsense. I'll stop the nonsense. So this photo right here, if you can, if anyone can show any sort of Boeing or aluminum can through steel, that can do this. Okay, I'm gonna mute this guy. Put user timeout. It's like there's glitches that happen because of the frame rate and so on. Frame rate, different angles. It's like the thingy that's being projected.
But we covered that in the 9/11 Alchemy film about the difference between frame rate and shutter speed.
Yeah.
We covered that in the film, and what happens in the Norday second video with this reappearing, disappearing wing is not something coming from one camera. It's coming from different angles, different lighting,
Yeah.
and the wing's disappearing. It's not an artifact of compression or the video cameras.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's I think it's related to the angle of whatever is being shown. So you could see
Yeah.
something at a different angle, and and there's another thing I actually learned from when I did I did a video on my live stream on Brewster's angle. This one's pretty interesting. Do you know what Brewster's angle is? Brewster's angle. So this is a very interesting setup where at a specific angle, light gets reflected. Like it can go through objects. So to show you this one right here.
Right.
So this is what I mean by different angles can show different things on this, just from purely optics. So here's the video. This is Brewster's angle. So see how it's a bright spot on here. This is a reflection of light through this water.
Yeah. Yeah.
So light that gets reflected gets polarized. So basically, it's like the waves are like in sync or something like that. But look what you could do by just using a polarizing filter.
In front of us is a cube bath with water, which reflects the light of an incandescent light bulb. A bright reflection makes it difficult to see what lies at the bottom of the cuvette. But let's look at the same picture through a polarizing filter. If you turn it at a particular angle, the reflected light of the lamp goes out, and objects lying at the bottom become visible.
Yeah, so you could just have a polarizer and you can see it. And this is how polarized sunglasses work too. So they block off certain angles. So you'll have certain angles get blocked off, like at a specific angle. This is called Brewster's angle. That it will go straight. It will basically go through, and then the reflected one is invisible.
Right.
So you could do
that's interesting.
Yeah, and you could do. There's photographers use a filter. Let's say there's reflections off this like window. You could change it so that there's no reflection. So with the filter, without. So there's a lot of just optics can do a lot of things. That's quite interesting.
You see, the thing that struck me with the plane is, I know we concentrate on that wing that's got the reflective light. The one that I sort of we got interested in was the other wing which is in shadow. Now,
I made a post about your shadows one. You might
if it's in
explain it here.
Dark shadow, and that light isn't. It's very inconsistent.
So this is from your article I wrote before. Let me know if you could walk us through, because I like images more than text. Like they tell me.
Yeah. What we're doing there, we're looking at how the plane there in time is completely different to the other plane. That's just like a dark, completely shadowed out, isn't it? It looks just odd.
Yeah, this super dark one. It's like it's supposedly like I have seen multiple angles. It's the dust cloud, or fumes or whatnot. There is some blocking of the sun, but this is going pitch black. That's not happening. I don't care what it is. It's it's not happening.
You see, the photograph is in time with the video.
No, that's good.
If you go on Google Earth, you can match that up.
That'll be good too as well.
Now, this is an interesting one. It was people who took this one on the left.
Yeah, so that's
That's the
correct.
Scott Myers one on the right.
Yeah.
I mean, what's going on there?
Mm-hmm.
And they were quite close to the Twin Towers when they videoed that. That's off from a video, that is. It's a very quick video, but just look at that. I mean,
Yeah.
this is meant to be in a dark shadow and a light background.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's totally inconsistent.
Yeah. And here's the other setup.
Again, we got the belly. If you look at the belly, it's back to front.
Yeah, this one has. Yeah, it is just bizarre. Like this one does have a it's bright there. This one just like I don't know how to put it into words, but this is a pretty This is a photograph, not a video.
Yeah.
It's a photograph showing this stuff on the left disappearing. That's fascinating.
And some of the photographs you see, there's a big difference. Some of them were actual photographs and they had negatives, like Kathy Casido. Hers were negatives.
Yeah.
And she developed hers there and then when she took them back.
Okay.
But so there's quite a good chain of custody for somebody not to be tampering with their photographs.
And the thing is that they match. I think like it matches. This is all similar to the Luc Rochin. But also we have the guy, I muted him for 5 minutes. He's back. It's like you can't explain away the noise of the jets. Well, the noise wasn't as loud as it should be. It was similar to a missile type noise.
You see, again, that gentleman hasn't read Andrew Johnson's Study of 500 Witnesses.
Yeah, but this guy here, but the guy's a troll. Yeah, I know he probably has. He's been trolling me for a while.
I doubt that very much. That he's read Andrew Johnson. You know, he's.
Yeah. No, but yeah, the Andrew Johnson's study was really good too. Because some people heard that they didn't hear it. Some did.
What about Les Sweeting?
Yeah, him saying it was a rocket. Yeah, and it wasn't even just him. There was another one, missile Pentagon. So some of them thought they even saw a missile. This was a Shannon. Well, I think I probably got it from your channel. Shannon Weldon, a political military analyst who worked for the Joint Chiefs of Staff at the Pentagon, says that a colleague was outside in the parking lot at the Pentagon on 9/11 and thought it was a missile, not a plane. Let's play.
Yeah.
We actually finally saw our division chief, and we found out we're all supposed to meet in row 50 in the parking lot. So we all go out there. And a lot of people were all like speculating what's going on. People are really scared about being in the parking lot because of all the cars, afraid, something more, if there were more attacks, all the gasoline and everything. One of the guys who's actually in my office was actually outside the parking lot when the explosion happened. He thought it was a missile. He didn't even see the plane, but it came in at a very low angle, so he wouldn't have been able to anyway.
Yeah, so he thought it was a missile. He says he didn't see a plane. He saw a missile, but it was going low. But yeah, So what I want to do now is I want to get back to the notes just so we could play the trailer, and then also I want to discuss the flashes because I'm pretty sure I uncovered something pretty remarkable. All right, so. So anyways, I'm gonna read this in here. So guys, here's the notes of the setup here. So MES Livestream 130, 9/11 planes research discusses the 9/11 quote planes technology. And then 9/11 planes research joins the show to discuss technology used in generating the 3D images in the sky, the delayed explosions, and the plane-shaped holes in the Twin Towers. We were gonna go over that, but unless we could just talk more about flights, or we'll see how far we can go. And we will also discuss the Excel database I've compiled of the many anomalies involved with the alleged passengers and flights, and so on. And I do want to play the trailer, because the trailer is one of my better works. And I used a video I got from Norman, 9/11 revisionist. And so this animation on the left is made by a structural engineer by the name Bjorn Othen. Okay, I'm gonna see how this pronounces. Jorn Othane, apparently. That's how you pronounce it. I don't know. So that's pretty interesting. So I will play this right here. So and then what I did was I removed the white background using my video editor thingy, and then I put the Luc Rochin footage next to it. So this right here, and what's interesting is when I first came across Dr. Jody Wood's book, my first thought, because it came up, so the way it worked was I was watching a show, Richard Hall and Andrew Johnson talk about UFOs. And then Richard Hall's like, he's like, okay, before we go further, he's like, we know there's black budget technology that the public's not aware of, as shown in Dr. Judy Wood's book, and I'm like, what? Where did towers go? And then my first thought was, oh no, the quote aluminum doesn't go through steel. That's my first thought, because like I just know, because I've dealt with a lot of aluminum. I've worked with my hands a lot of steel and aluminum, and I'm like, my first thought when I saw her book was, aluminum plates can't go through steel. So it was this was literally my first thought when I came across the book. Yeah, my first thought, and I never even seen the footage of 9/11 either. Like I just never even looked at it, but I just knew. I'm like, oh man, what was I thinking?
It does give you. I'll just say, that book, Where Did the Towers Go, gives you a crash course. Sorry about the pun, but a crash course in really trying not to bias what you look at. Because that was a big wake up call if you're looking at something and straight away, smoke. And you're just changing that word to fumes is just so. That was like see where that's coming from.
That's great. And right away I realized, oh my man, it wasn't Osama. All right, let's play. It's also before this Jackson Rip Holmes actually he kept telling me to ask you. He said, don't forget, he wants to get EMF blockers like painted on or something on your house to block from. He mentioned spoke with him. Hello, Rip. Rip. He's good
to see you.
He's a pretty good guy.
The strange thing was, I was talking to Rip when my Facebook was completely shut down. It was right in the middle of having a chat, and then last week we were talking, and I didn't even have a chance to reply because this event happened. So it's with myself,
Yeah, for sure. Okay, and then there's some comments in here. Timothy Sullivan. Scott Myers. I try to keep abreast what's going on in the local media around the vacuum, but he's obviously okay. Yeah, you're just saying you're not interested in the Scott Myers. Apparently, he was like related, like he's in the town where Timothy Sullivan is, or like lived there and lived near there. But it's quite an interesting. Scott Myers has an own saga. The guy who filmed that Scott Myers footage, the one where. He filmed it, So he had the tripod in there, and then in the video, his home video, he had a helicopter and a plane or something that throwing with his kid, and he set up his tripod there, and he has a background and he has a background in optics and like engineering or something, like 3D stuff like that. But he has one of the funniest house arrest I've ever seen in my life. Have you seen his house arrest or no?
God. No, I haven't. I've only ever heard him when Jeff Hill rang him up on that phone call.
I could play the house arrest because I clipped out the good parts. He's like obsessed with 9/11 in it. This is like 10 years later, and apparently he got killed by a woman he met at the bar. Apparently she stabbed him in the neck, and now she's in court. But the court hearing keeps getting shifted, and apparently she made her social media just before the death or something. It's like very hard to see if it's even real. But
right.
But yes, the Scott Myers one is quite fascinating. It's one of the funniest things. I'll play that in a bit, but I want to show this trailer here for the audience.
Yeah.
So the audience, it's like when they're asking, hey, why do you quote believe there's no I'm no quote planes? You have to be very careful on YouTube saying the word no planes, because the 9/11 Alchemy Part 3, the big idea. It got taken down from my channel because you said the word no plane, even though you were trying to say that. No, I think you were saying no fake plane, something like that. But it blocked you off, like no CGI. But you were going against that, and it blocked like that. But I had to mute it. I'll play that. I'll show that too as well. But I'll play this right here quickly. Let's play this for you. This is again one of my better works combining these two together.
767. Crash into steel and concrete edifices of the Twin Towers. And yet somehow, defying all laws of physics, they don't crumble up. They don't slow down. They fuse right inside these massive skyscrapers. Us independent researchers have poured over all the available footage, frame by frame. And something's very wrong here. You don't see any UC spouts on the tower. You don't see the wings flip off. Rather, you see these wings fuse right in as well. Disappearing as their damn wings. This is flat out impossible. How can we explain these nonsensical collisions? If you look at the plane, it doesn't look like it actually crashes. The plane doesn't slow down. It doesn't crumple up. Nothing bounces off, no pieces fly off. A hologram 767 would crumple up. Yet we see the tail enter the building intact. This is a phantom plane that just disappears.
Yeah, no, that's great stuff there. And if you look closely, there's actually a flash in the Hezarkhani footage. This is a part of the flash thingy. But what I noticed is that some footage they make the flash appear bigger, but this one I got is like the original one, or the one of the oldest ones. So you can see there's a flash slowly on the right side. Yeah, it's very, very hard to see, but there is a flash like there.
Yeah.
But the fact that you see a flash is very, 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 very interesting, which I'll explain in a bit. Yeah, so that is that, and now this is that was video. This is the footage. This is the camera. I mean a photograph. The photograph on the right, and you know the name. I need to know the name. He doesn't want to be public, or is there a reason?
I've got him somewhere on one of my hard drives. I was just having a quick look.
Yeah, but what's interesting is these orbs, right? So I made a post about that because I'm not 100% certain on what the orbs could be. It could be an artifact of the of I don't know, scanning it or however they got the orbs playing. So here's what I mean. Okay, so if I go to the orbs, this is an anonymous one. So I did some deep dive on it. So the anonymous photo uploaded was online in 2012. Shows 3 orbs. So this is 2012 photo. It has like orbs there.
Yeah.
So in later then I said so in later uploads of the same photo the orbs appear to have been airbrushed to remove them. So like the later ones. So these are the orbs.
Yeah.
Later one seems to be gone, right?
Is that one with the red circles? One of mine? I don't know.
Yeah, it's one of yours. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, later ones, like I thought it was airbrushed, but so this right here, the 2012 uploader said he received this as a scanned digital copy, and the original was lost. It was a scanned digital, so it's unclear.
Right.
But so the later uploads of the same photo appears to be airbrushed, but the image quality is higher. So see this right here?
Yeah.
These ones image and he is bigger too. So it's like I don't know if this was more original than the other one. So the question is which one. See how there's a bigger at the bottom.
The little orb, that one's still in there at the bottom, just above it.
Yeah. There's one in there's still one here, but notice how this quality is actually higher quality, and there shows more of the bottom. So so it's hard to confirm, like which one would be the one we should like. Use, because even though this one was so this one is a bit later, like these later uploads, but this one shows more stuff. It's bigger, see the bottom, and then you go back here. This is cut out, so I don't know. Is it cut out? So, and it's slightly different quality. This one is a higher quality. This is the highest quality. It doesn't have. It only has one orb. There, so I just don't know what to do about that. So unless I get the original footage. Also,
I mean, that photo, yes, that's more debatable. But I think the video.
Yeah, the videos of the orbs are very,
what's the name of the guy who filmed that from the other side? His name escapes me right now.
Park Foreman?
Park Foreman.
Yeah.
He's captured quite a few, didn't he? In his.
Yeah, I showed a lot of the orbs. And I do want to show something because the doctor sent some messages about the diver. Okay, this is a high platform. So the doctor sent this. This is the person, Greg Louganis. He was a diver, Olympic diver, and basically she's saying that reminds the impacts remind the quote plane impacts remind her of this, of like when they dive with no splash.
Yeah.
So that's the thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's see what he does here. Yeah. So. Like barely any splash like that, yeah. So it's like, but that's still more splash than 9/11. We'll go. Where did it go?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to go to it quickly. Yeah. So there it is. Yeah. So see how it goes in. he goes in like the 9/11 one. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
We solved 9/11. It was a diver.
Frame by frame.
Yeah, because I have a thingy here. You can do frame by frame on YouTube videos. I have this playback speed thingy. You definitely download this extension. You can make it. I can go 16x speed too, so I can go like see this thing on the top left.
Yeah, yeah.
I can go 60. If I didn't have this, I wouldn't have done pretty much a lot of my fast forwarding videos.
See, the problem you got now with YouTube, there's a lot of channels cropped up, it's popping up everywhere. And what they've done is they've upscaled a lot of the old 9/11 footage. See, what that does is it creates artificially generated in between frames.
Yeah.
So a lot of the footage you could say is artificial.
Yeah.
Because you've had what they call in betweeners, where that's similar to motion interpretation.
Yeah,
you see.
We're gonna do a live one right now because remember the Hazarkani one? This is the Hazarkani here. The trailer is the Hazarkani, but this is one I found. I tried to find like the oldest one I could find, and that's the footage. See the you're gonna see a flash that's super minimal though. It's minimal. Where's the it goes in on the okay. There's a flash. That's a flash. Now now I want to check what the upscale does because I remember before that the upscale made it much bigger. Flash. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. See. Okay. There it is. This is the fake one. So we're ready to go. I'll lower the volume here. Okay. See how they make it look super like realistic? They make it it's still fake. It still goes in. But there's a flash. There's this heart. The thing covers it up, but you see how it goes. See, it makes it yellow and orange. Yeah. Yeah. So that's the flash that makes it yellow and orange. But the actual one, the original one, I couldn't get anywhere near that. This is the original. I'm very skeptical of that channel, by the way. Yeah. Just add there. Yeah. This guy upscales everything, and upscaling, you don't do it on a forensic investigation thingy. That's the opposite thingy. Yeah, you can see the flash. It's like yellow and orange there. Yeah, so... Yeah. And then that brings me to... I do want to show the Scott Myers quickly. Just because Scott Myers is very, very interesting. I don't know what in the world's going on here. He might be like some kind of MK Ultra. Scott arrested. It's one of the funniest house arrests I've ever... So he videotaped himself getting arrested on May 10th, 2021 and kept on repeating how he lost his family from 9/11 and the U.S. government ruined his life after 9/11. Think about what he just said. Right. He's saying that the U.S. government ruined his life after 9/11. The security video repeats at 10:28 marks. So for some reason it repeats at the 10:28 mark. And this is his recording. He videotaped it. And the security video repeats at the 10:28 mark, starting right at the part he discusses the quote plane hitting the North Tower, and 10:28 is again when the North Tower fell. The footage continues in correct order at the 14:06. Truly bizarre, but it's super bizarre. This is Scott Myers. I made a 10x speed. You can see that coming in. Because apparently he had a restraining order from his wife or something. Right. No. What's the matter? Wait, is it here? There's him in his little bed. Yes. What's the matter? My family was exposed 9/11 and they were Alright. I'm talking about physically or yes. What's the matter? I just told you. Okay. Alright. So listen. So he's getting arrested for like breaching his restraining order on his wife or something like that, or something related to that. And then he's telling them about 9/11 ruined his life. Right, oh wow. So he sounds very different to when he spoke to Jeff Hill. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah. That's a okay. It's the same guy, it's not a different guy, but that's very different. That's like it's very strange, isn't he? And he got apparently stabbed or something. Okay, I guess it's echoing, can't hear. So someone's saying it's echoing. Okay, guys, let me know if there's an echo. I'm gonna go back to that again. Okay, Teams screen capture, audio capture. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. It was apparently there was echoing. I will play this again. Yeah, I do not know what in the world. I'm gonna Mac OS audio capture. I'm gonna close this one. Okay, I'm just gonna mute this one. Okay, so I'll try this again. Guys. Somebody said that. Ben said it doesn't work. Yes, you guys. Is there echo now? Let me know if that's echo stopped.
Why? Because you violated an order of protection. I'm here to process you on that tonight, arraign you on that night, and then bring you home.
Yeah,
Can you describe any physical injury that you got?
My family was taken from me for 9/11.
Okay, I understand that, and I empathize with you, sir.
so he argues about 9/11 with him.
No, for violating an order of protection.
No, for being a parent after 9/11.
So he's saying for being a parent after 9/11. All right, yeah, it keeps going.
Strange, that very strange.
All right, yeah, so this is pretty weird, and then he gets arrested. Goes, and even when he's standing up, he's talking about 9/11. Yeah, video. Okay, so video. I think
Right,
videos
yeah.
should be stopped echoing now. I removed the extra thingy there. Oh, Mac OS screen capture testing. Okay, let's see. This is okay. This is okay. That's the thingy. I don't understand what's happening. Mac OS screen capture. Teams. No, this is yeah. I think okay. Yeah, testing. Yeah. Okay, this one needs to be off. Okay, this goes off screen. Okay, there it is. This should be working. You guys, I need to play it one more time for the people just to see if the echo is gone. It's the Mac thingy. I have to do like 7 different things just to make it stop echoing. But yeah, you can see him here.
We'll hop in my car and we'll get the show on the road, alright? We'll get it over with quickly.
Get the show on the road before we started with 9/11 yet. You're working in Laden, motherfucker.
Yeah. Anyways, he starts swearing at him and says something about Osama bin Laden 9/11. The guy has a. It's just bizarre. Definitely watch. I'll send it to you on
Yeah,
on Telegram.
yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is the optimizing weather. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. The-
That's something I want to talk about, which
Yeah.
that document I found in 2022.
Yeah, I actually posted about
and
that.
Andrew managed to get it for
Yeah.
me off the.
Yeah,
British University.
I'll post it right here. I know I actually posted it on my channel because after you shared that. No, what was it? Weather? Was it the Navy, U.S. Air Force? I think Air Force. Yeah. So I actually I posted about this and I put the highest quality like link to highest quality PDF as well. So this is why I want to bring this up because the like again I'm a math guy, so
Even mentions what
yeah. So think about
the
it.
famous day.
Yeah, so the optimizing the effectiveness of direct energy weapons with specialized weather support. So it's optimizing do with weather support.
Yeah,
And this is about accurate characterization of the atmosphere is essential to maximizing the use of direct energy weapons, and it mentions 9/11.
Kevin. Yeah,
Anticipating the change of nature of warfare is part of the responsibility that AFW shares with other parts of the DoD after the terrorist attacks of 9/11. AFW cannot afford to wait for DE weapons events to happen and then react. What in the world? 9/11
Yeah.
and DE weapons in the same the same front page.
But when I found that document, I nearly fell off my chair.
Yeah, this is we should send this to David A. Hughes.
Well, I sent that to I sent that to Andrew
Yeah.
in the hope that he would forward that on to the doctor.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. No, this is
Because of Hurricane Erin, it does make you wonder.
No, it is. Yeah, and yeah, we send this to David A. Hughes as well. Have you seen the article I wrote about him? It was pretty scathing article to say the least. All right.
Yeah, it's all been kicking off, hasn't it? With David.
Yeah, he's an interesting guy. I actually made a post. I think he's.
Yeah.
I think somehow they're faking his storyline to match mine, but that's for another. Because his timing.
right.
Because he says in 2017 he woke up from watching Richard Hall and Andrew Johnson. I'm like that's what my story was. All right, but yeah, so okay, Timothy is sending me some messages saying, Matthew, go back and read my chunky 2 notes to Mark. Mark doesn't seem to know about Myers' murder. Yes, apparently Myers is murdered, but it's very shady if he's actually, but it's just weird. So see what I just want to read this and then we'll go on because this is a bit outside of the current topic. But does Mark know Scott was quote murdered, and does he know that the murderess was invented? I was trying to pass along to him. My area is run by Abby Rockefeller and Soros, full of spooks. It's interesting that this area became Myers temporary posting. He worked with a local radio station, run WGXC, which might have been used for coded transmissions. Might have been where Scott came in. Okay, so he worked with a radio station. Yeah, but again, that stuff's a bit at the wrap our head is around. But but Timothy Sullivan, he sent me this photo of because he apparently lives near a lot of spooks. So he has a photo of Marina Abramovich. Yeah, you know Marina, the spirit cooking lady. So Marina, how do you spell her name?
That's it, isn't it?
Is it? I gotta find Marina. I'll just say spirit cooking. Spirit cooking, and then there's one of this one here. So I don't know if so he sent me it. I don't know if he took it or his friend did or something. Her grocery shopping. So that's Marina grocery shopping for spirit cooking or something. So she's apparently she's local at Malden Bridge, New York State. All right. So now this is a rare photo. All right. Yeah. So that's that part. Let's see what's okay. I wanna now. Yeah. Let me know what else you want to discuss, because I want to discuss what I think I discovered something pretty next level. Okay. This is the we pretty much covered that part. But I want to go over the nylon planes flashes. But another part is this one right here. So you know how I think I sent this to you before. I'm gonna go to flashes. Let's go to the flashes. Okay, so we'll go to but before the flashes, this is the timing part. You remember you discussed about the timing between the impact, the hole, the flash, and the explosion. Like the explosion, those are all super important. And so basically, I wrote the timing of the explosions and the hole formations in each tower on 9/11 was of utmost importance to get approximately in line with the fast-moving objects, aka planes. Yeah. One possible mechanism of achieving this is similar to that of an electric fly swatter. So in which a fly gets electrified with high voltage right as it hits the metal grid of the fly swatter. Interestingly, the Twin Towers were literally giant steel grids, right? And this also reminds me of this video game, Zelda, in which an electric field is generated, and when an arrow strikes an object within the field, a massive lightning strike blasts it. So I want to show these two. I put these two together. Yeah. So So again, assuming these aren't Boeings, even Boeings aren't doing this. So the timing is important. Whatever mechanism. Yeah. And because I think initially, or recently, you said you think it was all one, like it's going and then it explodes. Because I'm thinking that that's the same thing, but I think this could be a mechanism just somehow to time whatever was doing the explosion. So play this right here. Yeah. So and again, there's notice how big that flash is. That flash is massive.
The first one is bigger than the second one, isn't it? The second play,
Yeah, and
it's a different type of flash. It seems more white as well.
Yeah, but it could be also because the footage is like the angle is more flat on. But or it could be just matching an angle. But but
looks underneath at times as well.
Yeah, but keep in
on that Norday one.
Yeah, but keep that in mind, like that flash. That flash is very, very important because these cameras are not good cameras, like relative to modern ones and so on. And so in order for it to capture that flash, right? That flash has to have been present for a long duration of time. Like within that quick moment, it had to be present for a long time for this random like camera frame to capture it. So in other words, it's much longer than and I'll show you in a bit. So there's the flash. And then, but this one going in, this one is my favorite one. It's literally inside the building. Yeah, it's inside the building, and then there's the delayed explosion. Like if anybody can show me any plane crash in history. Okay, anyways, Beneficent TV says gotta go, take care. Yeah, have a good one. Okay. And
see what you should have had though. There's a lot of fuel in them wings if it's a real plane.
Yeah, and
as soon as they would have clipped with those columns, we should have had some type of
they explode
display of something.
They would explode, because I've seen a lot of footage of where the wings, anything the wings hit, they just explode. But now here's the fly swatter I want to show. Well, here's
separated by a 2mm gap, which is about the size of a small insect. The ultraviolet lights are then used to attract any unsuspecting bug that comes near.
I'll play this on the YouTube video of it. There's an electric fly swatter. So here is the setup here. I'll just play a bit of this. Okay, I don't know why it's not working. Yeah.
How a bug zapper
So I just want to show it here. Just,
light, a bug flies towards its death.
so like the whole idea, you have the electrified setup here.
As it crosses the space between the two wire grids, it completes the electrical circuit. It then gets zapped with 2,000 volts of electricity and is vaporized.
Yeah, so it just reminds me of the 9/11 setup. But then this video game at the same time, I just came across it. Look what happens in this weapon here. So she creates a static electric field. But it's just bizarre how these stuff happens like this. Okay, let's see. So now it's gonna aim the arrow at this and then shoot it. Okay. Yeah, so it just reminds me of that for some reason. Just to show that like video games talking about creating a static field and then all of a sudden impact there. And now we'll get to the one where again this is the part where I discovered literally it came to my mind a few days ago, but I was working on this for several weeks. It just on and off, and because I was trying to see if it was like an impact flash, like because you know then you could say okay maybe it was like a tomahawk. Like this guy's saying, if it was a missile surrounded by the hologram, the flash could be the actual solid missile hitting the building. Flash is not. I can safely rule it out. It's not a conventional solid object. That's the you don't think it was the building itself that had the altered properties allowing solid plane to go through soft? Well, the actual plane can't go that fast, and that maneuver that every single thing about the quote plane physics is not legit. Okay, you send me a photo. I think recent one, this one here. Yeah, this flash right here.
You probably got that, yeah. It's probably
Yeah. So is that the from CNN one? Can you send me that one? I want to get the Hazarkani, this one here, because the one I uploaded was the earliest one I could find, and the flash wasn't. It was like was gray, so I don't know what it is. But I have this one. I don't have this one here. Actually, that's Fairbanks. Well, I should have put that in. I didn't put that in. But I have these ones, and what I'll show you, and also Hutchison is there's no N there. Hutchison, not Inson. I used to make that mistake too.
Hutchison.
Yeah. So these flash. I should get this one here. Okay. So this CNN one, I want to get that CNN Hazarkani one. If you can send me like the video. Yeah. So now what I'll show you is the stuff that I think I pretty much discovered. So here's a comparison between 9/11 quote plane impact flashes, fighter jet test crash, Tomahawk missile, Hutchison effect, plastic boat, electric discharge fires, smarter everyday high-speed impact flashes. And then basically, interestingly, the Hutchison effect boat experiments appear the most similar to the 9/11 impact flashes, since they are both huge and captured in real time with bad cameras. For the conventional high-speed impact flashes, the flashes are only visible when filmed up close in super slow motion, yet even then only appear as a tiny bright spot in just one frame, and more frames than the ultra super slow motion cameras by Smarter Everyday. And basically, here's my reasoning. I think this is very good evidence that the flashes are not caused by anything conventional. It's plausible that the 9/11 impact flashes are due to a combination of an electric discharge from 3D volumetric plasma, possibly, or of the plane exterior, as well as a super rapid compression and ionization of the air between the building and the quote plane upon impact. And then the reason I say that is because Smart Everyday shows that compressed gases, it gets ionized and they have a flash. And so what I'll show you, here's the video. So I put there's the Antonio Rosario one. Here's this one here.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, see that? And then what I do is I start doing slow motion. Now I go slow. There's a flash. So that flash, for it to being picked up by this camera from far away, is very, very, very like unlikely by any sort of. And I'll show you that too. So because I went through so many, I thought I was gonna find anything similar. The only thing similar is the Hudson effect. So and then you can see I keep going on and on, and yeah, and then there's the Hazarkani one. So I need to find the footage you have, but I don't know how to get this rid of this thing.
I think mine's off the extended as a Carney one before
Okay.
I've got footage of his where he's panning around and he's looking at the Statue of Liberty.
Okay.
Not many people have got that version.
Yeah, but I have so this one here. This is the flash that I was able to get. It's a little,
Yeah.
but I need to see where. Well, like, what's the original one? Because even if that CNN one, if they did high contrast, like some sort of color adjustments, that's yeah. I just want to get the original.
I beg your pardon. Which one's this version?
The one that you sent a photo just now.
No, this one you're playing there. What one's that from?
That is from. Let's see what I got it from. Hazarkani. Oh, how do you spell his name? My goodness.
Hazar, Khan.
I'll just say that's
KH
original plane. Yeah, but it's here. So Antonio footage. Oh yeah, I didn't even know there was a footage. Okay, the Hazarkani. Okay, how do you said it was Hazarkani?
Hez, so HEZARKH.
KH.
Yeah, HANI.
Yeah, Hazarkani. Yeah, this is the original. This is the one I got it from here. I got it from this website. This is the archive.org NIST one.
Mm-hmm.
Holy, okay, they removed it. So Internet Archive just removed. Like, this is why Internet Archive, like, lucky I got it before. Okay, so it was it's gone. Okay, so I got it from the.
You see, now I'm not being funny, but this is happening all the time now.
But that's why I make sure I upload everywhere. Do you remember there's a compilation of like 69 or something, different angles of the plane. That video is gone too. So compilation.
Right.
Angles. So if you go here, compilation. But I downloaded this one.
I'm just gonna give you a quick scenario of what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed this quite a while ago. A lot of these established YouTube channels that got established, they've now started rewriting history with the footage because they're uploading upscaled stuff. Yeah. It's got motion interpretation in between, what they call in-betweener frames. So as it's being cleansed, it's being replaced with this synthetic videos essentially. So we're not seeing, a lot of the videos that we. Yeah. I mean, luckily I've got quite a few of them on my hard drives, but like we've had this discussion about the strobe lights being put in on and they're missing in others, and so it's actually a rewriting of history what they're doing with the video record. Very crafty.
Yeah, it is.
Very crafty.
But luckily, I was able to find an archive. So this is the compilation one. Have you seen this one? It was like 69 different angles. Like this one. Like this one, it shows you different, and so on. Like even that one's gone. So, but luckily, I got I found the archive there, and I've downloaded it already. So if you go to YouTube, like I just don't like things disappearing. Like video unavailable because YouTube associated has been terminated. Like what? Like what's going on here? Yeah, and then speaking about that, so peak go to 91. So I have a playlist of like everything. I'm gonna go to Alchemy, Big Idea. So this one here, the YouTube old, the other one was deleted. Here's the YouTube new. The old one was deleted because of a word you said.
God.
So let's go right here. Where is the censored part? I think it was YouTube, something in here. YouTube 3D. Where did it go?
Well, I couldn't even upload that on my channel. That they instantly blocked it for copyright.
Yeah,
for some reason.
Yeah, no, I don't know why my channel allows like some of this, and I think it's because they characterize the channel. Like I'm pretty sure this is the reason. Yeah. Okay. There's your thing. I had to mute you. Yeah, I had to mute you right here. So I re-uploaded it, but muted you, and then put the text of what you said. Okay, where is it? Was it right there at the 904? Yeah. So I wrote muted to avoid YouTube's bogus hate speech policy. Basically, you said they captured technology. It wasn't a fake video. It thought you said it was a fake video.
Oh God.
And then I got the whole thing got and it got taken
Yeah.
down for hate speech, so I had to mute it. So I had to mute you talking.
The
Yeah.
speed is the big
All
giveaway.
right, just that little one clip.
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Can't even have a
Yeah,
conversation.
yeah. It's again, it's with AI overlords taking over. But again, like I said, I'm pretty sure my math videos have kept my video afloat because Norman's has like 5 channels on YouTube taken down every single time. Yeah. So now I want to go back to because yes, I want to go back.
I'm
to the
very
thing.
careful of what I upload now.
Yeah, but also like because I have a lot of math videos, so when they characterize mine, they can't characterize it as a quote controversial or conspiracy one.
Yeah.
They could say it's a math one, educational that maybe occasionally dives into other stuff. And now I want to go back to the flashes one. This is why I'm saying this is I think I uncovered something because in 9/11 alchemy you guys you and Chris Hampton you discussed the flashes. But one thing you made he made a point was saying that the flash in the jet one appears slightly after, but the frame there's way more frames in this one. You can't like I'll get to I'll show that later maybe. But this is what I want to go back to. So now here's the jet. Okay, this guy Alex says I really appreciate your content videos and info, especially 9/11. It's so informative. Much love from London. Yeah, thanks. And Plaid Lady says thank God I made the stream. Yeah, epic stuff. There was flash footage. Okay, so apparently 9/11 Psy Opera discussed the flash footage. Did you see that part or no? I haven't seen that. Somebody says Psy Opera. Have you seen the documentary, the Psy Opera? I haven't seen those disinfo ones. I don't know. I just don't...
Yeah. I've got all them. I've got loads of stuff from
What-
2004.
Yeah, and what did they say about the flashes? Did you
In
do you
the
remember?
Psy Opera.
Yeah, did you remember or no? I don't know what the. I haven't seen it.
Oh, I don't know. I can't remember. It's been a while since I
Okay.
watched the film, and
Yeah, I haven't seen
and
those.
so, I mean, some of that stuff with Chris, he had overall
Yeah.
right, because it's his film. It's not mine. I was just a part of doing, partly research, but overall editorial and stuff
Yeah.
was his
No,
call, not mine.
No, his was good. I might actually re-upload his with using AI to remove all the music because I got a lot of people saying the music, and I also got like copyrights, like the 30 copyrights claims on it, and the irrefutable documentary. It's like the background music. I got to.
I mean, there is, looking back, there's a couple of problems. I mean, there's a couple of things I don't agree with in the film.
Yeah, but overall,
again, it's not my call. It wasn't my out and out film. And looking back, I mean, that film could have been 6 hours easily. So a lot never went in the film, and
but I would have made it 6 hours. I would have made it 6 hours and made a shorter one later. No, like just because I like getting everything in there. But overall, it gets a lot of the info. I just like going like overboard.
It's pretty quick, yeah.
But I just like going overboard so that I rule out anything and everything. For example, now here's the jet. So this is the part where I figured out because I didn't see it anywhere mentioned. So notice, when do you see a flash? So here's the zoomed out.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I like the reverse one. Okay, so there was no flash in there. There was no flash in there, and then now here's a closer one, slower. Still no flash. You can't see the flash.
Yeah.
Now I go back. I go backwards. I do like my reverse setup here. The reverse adds so much detail, like so much context.
Yeah.
So you don't see a flash, even in slow motion, even zoomed
Too
in
quick
slightly.
to the eye, yeah.
This one you still don't see a flash. So when is the only time you see a flash? This is the part that's super important. You see one. You see one when it's okay, but I like this reverse one. I just something about reverse.
Okay, I know what point you're making. It's a very good point.
Yeah. So now you still don't see a flash. You still don't see it.
No.
You can only see the flash in super close. There's a flash. There's a flash.
Yeah.
And
that was
and
very...
barely. Like it's not even as
blink and you'd miss that.
Yeah, and it's only one frame. So now he goes even slower. There's a flash. Okay, So there's a flash.
Yeah.
And it's tiny. So the amount of like, think about this one. Let's say just to give big numbers. Let's say there's 1,000 frames in this thing we're looking at, and then you get one frame that's a flash. Whereas the 9/11 one, you have 3 frames and one of them is a flash. That's like, and you have it in multiple angles and in the both of the impacts. That's mathematically impossible. It's like impossible for it to be and it's much bigger too. They're much bigger.
Yeah.
So you see that flash only in up close, super slow motion. But the interesting about this one, this only dented the concrete like 2 inches, like this much. So that and it had millions of tiny parts. So and notice this is what should have happened to the
wing. The wing carries straight on, doesn't it? And the momentum.
Well, yeah, it keeps going forward on the side of emptiness. Yeah. So notice there, and there's a flash, tiny. But again, this is what it should have happened on 9/11. Like the steel just wins. It just wins. Like.
But look how that debris.
Yeah, it's everywhere, and they even
goes up, and back.
Yeah, and look at the wall.
No delay.
The wall is, they said 2 inches in the official report. 2 inches deep. So think about how 2 inches. That's how much it goes in. And now here's a tomahawk. Just to show you, I'm only looking at the
this
flashes.
One. Yeah.
But now you look at
this one uploaded, I think, on my channel.
That was good. Yeah, I got it from your channel. Oh, I got it from and then I found the original. But yeah, I first saw it from your channel. But look at this. There's no flash. You can't see a flash from this speed. This was real-time speed. So this is real-time speed, right? You can't see a flash at this up close real-time. This is about 500 miles an hour. You can't see, or 500 or whatever speed. Yeah, you cannot see the flash, even with a quality U.S. Navy camera in like after 9/11. Yeah, so there's no flash up close, no flash, because again the frame rate's super look at the frame rate. What do you mean by the frame rate is this? In real time, you're able to get, look, here it is, look at this, one frame is look how far one frame is, right? 9/11 was even bigger. 9/11 was even further. Yet it captured a flash. So somehow it was able to capture a flash in 9/11. Whereas this one, so keep going here. Okay, so there's no flash there. And again, this dives in like that. Again, this has some similarities to 9/11. Let's see how the delayed explosion, it goes through and it explodes afterwards. Okay.
Because on that footage, it shows it going through and landing in the other side, doesn't it?
Yeah, and it explodes on the other side. So now, now you'll see a slow motion when you do see a flash, and it's tiny.
Yeah.
I also added this AI music instead of the U.S. Navy one, just so I don't get copyright, because I know it's going to play it here. Alright, but look at that. It's going ground level. It's just...
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Okay, now here's slow motion.
This is the one. Yeah.
You barely see, there's another zoomed-in one, but you barely see it even on this super slow motion. So the amount of frames being captured is way high. Yeah, there's a tiny flash. See that?
Yeah.
So that's an absolute tiny flash. And it's super slow motion. So that's I can't emphasize that enough. Like it's like, what I mean is, this evidence, unless somebody can show me any sort of aluminum can or Boeing that can do a flash in real-time speed without having zoomed in a close-up camera, it's like I would admit, like if I was a judge, I would accept it in court. Like I was like, that's good evidence. Yeah. So here's the better flash of this one here.
Yeah.
But it's again, because this is 500 miles an hour. You're slowing it down so much, so many frames, and you're barely getting anything.
Just there.
Yeah, but you could say that
of course they never had them cameras on 9/11, did they?
Yeah, but you could say that the only caveat is this steel isn't as thick as the one on 9/11, but I still don't think there's any. So that's the thing. I don't think there's any. Like there's still no flash expected, and I'll show you that in the smarter everyday stuff soon, because even those guys have super HD cameras and they hit like solid steel. And they still need a camera slow motion. And also there's a plane following it each time, which is pretty interesting. I included that just so I could see the plane. Oh yeah, they go back here. And this is fast motion. And this is and every time it shoots,
Out the other side.
there's a plane following it on the other side. There's a plane following it every time.
Yeah.
That's just find it interesting. It reminds me of 9/11.
Is that the video in it though? Isn't it from different angles? I think.
What do you mean? This is the same video of the same launch.
Yeah, but that when you look at it from the, I think that's the plane. That's video, like capturing it video.
Oh,
footage of
maybe,
it from the other
yeah,
side.
yeah, maybe,
Yeah.
yeah, maybe, yeah, because it was on the other side, yeah. But I just found it interesting. So that's what I think those mystery white planes were doing there. I think they were there to observe, because first of all, they're not jets, and they're not like they're conventional Boeings. They're not going to be going that fast, and they aren't going that fast in the footage. So to be able to capture something moving this rapid, yeah. So keep going here. I just wanted to show this, and there's a plane there following it. That's pretty cool. Okay, so that's that part. And now
just look at that, the way that explosion.
Yeah, on the
how
back.
that happens and how as it comes out. You have a look at that.
Yeah. That is pretty interesting.
Especially when it dissipates. Look what happens. It's interesting to study that.
Yeah, no, it is pretty good. But this just looks so cool. Like you're going ground level, and they're showing off. Okay, so now this is the Hudson one. The flash appears like the Hudson effect. Like it just there's no question about it. Like it's just big and it's real time. So there you'll see some bunch of So I actually compiled like 10 minutes of flashes. No, this was like over an hour, and I compiled 10 minutes. I got the Hudson hard drive, so I got like rare, never before seen footage.
Yes.
So I got.
remember when you went over, yeah.
Yeah, and you can see the water. You'll see the patterns in some of them, the water. But you can see, you'll see once it touches this thingy, some of the sparks happen right when it touches this. This was just like a metal rod just sticking out, and not stuck to anything. It just touches it, it starts flashing. See that? See on the bottom right?
Yeah.
It just touched a loose metal. I think it was like just a steel wire or just a steel thin wire. It wasn't connected to anything. So it just flashed just with contact of steel and plastic. And those are pretty big flashes. Like that's pretty big. Yeah. And you'll see some more. I have again 10 minutes of it. Here's it in the dark. Here's in the dark. It's flashing there. They did it so you see the lights better, and then now you can see the pattern on the water. The water patterns. Yeah, you see that there. And John says it wasn't hot. The water wasn't hot, and you'll see the water boiling later as well. It doesn't get hot. And right when this metal, see this loose metal touches this plastic, it starts flashing. It's gonna touch it. And sometimes the flashes are just random without any contact, but sometimes they are with contact. So it's gonna touch it eventually. Let's see, touch it. Let's see if it touches. Do some fire. Okay. Oh no, I was just showing the pattern there. Yeah. So there's a flash. That's there's more. Yeah, there's more right on the touch, on the contact.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a lot of next level stuff, and there's whole flashes everywhere. And and now we go to the end. You'll see this can also starts flashing, like it starts like fuming. This Red Bull can. And now look at the water. Have you seen this footage before of the water? Watch what happens to the water.
Not the water, no.
This one, but watch what happens to this one. This one's a rare one. Look at the water. Yeah.
Good God.
It's and John said it wasn't hot. So now there's 100x speed. Oh, I actually made it. Yeah, you can see I sped it up, but it foams up, and it wasn't hot.
Wow.
So it's able to literally froth it up, like when it's down a bit. Okay. Now, so keep that in mind. Keep this all in mind, right? So we got the Hudson effect, we got the Tomahawk, we got the jet. The flashes so far match this one here, and now we're gonna see. Continue on this one here. Yeah, this is the other part, and now this is the one that's the really big one. This is a really big one. Whoops. Let's go back here. The knotted one. Let's go back a bit more, and wait, I just want to go back here. Okay, so here's the Hazarkani, and there's a tiny flash, but I need to find the original. But the CNN one you had, that's one I want to grab. Okay, so see that big flash?
Yeah.
So in order for it to capture that flash with the frame rate that they're being filmed from here, from a distance, it's not easy. Yeah. And now there's that hole, that's weird hole there. I zoom in and so on. Yeah. So this is kind of how I work. I look at something over and over and over and over and over again until I can come to it.
Just while that's on, if you look at the, a lot of people misinterpreted that.
Yeah.
Because the fumes are actually covering the plane hole, and as it drifts across, it reveals this wing.
Yeah.
A lot of researchers misinterpreted that as a delayed
explosion,
wing creation, and it isn't. It's just that the fumes are moving across.
It is, and I think some of that started out from like those disinfo spooks, like Ace Baker and Simon Shack, those guys. Because I knew
Shack, that was
because I think Richard Hull like initially thought that too, but it's I don't know if he retracted or not, but
well, I mentioned that to Richard, and he agreed with me, but but he'd already done his update on his radar.
Look, guys,
I did correct a couple of photo in that, the radar one, actually.
No, that's good.
Because he sent it me before he released it.
Yeah, because that's the thing. It's like people have to be careful to jump to conclusions, especially if it's just one video. It's like you need to be it needs to be very, 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 very certain. So. And you can see that I'll go to that flash again. I'm in the hole there. The hole formation is just but it just looks so weird. It's just something about it. It's so bright orange, orangey red. Yeah. And it's huge there. And to think people are literally alive and impact hole like that lady Edna Cintron. You've seen those ones where she's hanging inside. Yeah. So to think someone's in there. So it's like, so in other words, it wasn't hot at the time she was there.
It is very strange.
Yeah. So that color, okay, now I'm gonna zoom in again, slow motion, and you just to see the impact. It's slightly, it appears slightly before impact, like as you said before, but it's hard to because of the frame rate, it's hard to exactly state when. But what's happening is, see, look at how the frame is going, and there's a giant flash, okay, and it goes in fully. But it's just, and I zoom out again. Again, this is how I do things. I kind of obsess over this, and there it is. Because the thing is, go on.
I was going to say, that flash is also what you're seeing with the boat.
Yeah.
It's very indicative at the Pentagon as well.
Oh wow! Is there...
just if I can find that photo.
Which is because you showed that the one with that blooming thing, that red spot. I think I showed that in my footage. Yeah, I should show that too.
Because that is very reminding me of the boat, the way you had that, and then that was a definite instantaneous. Well, not so instantaneous, but it's like the blooming effect.
Yeah, and
it makes me wonder whether that is anything.
Yeah, I think it's really because like the Hutchinson effect, you'll have stuff not only at impact, not only at the contact, like everywhere else. But anyways, that guy I blocked, I put him muted for like 30 minutes. He came back again, and he's saying it just looks like a plane with jet fuel, and I just blocked him for 24 hours. So yeah, the guy is just ridiculous, that Keith Johnson guy. But anyways, I'm gonna go to now. Look at this one here. This is so they make a cannon,
a supersonic baseball cannon. And we saw it then.
So you see a flash whenever there's like anything fast. Even like this is baseball. This is just a leather glove. See what happens here. You see the flash, but it's super hard. You need a super slow motion.
No. Hold on. Am I seeing fire?
Yeah, you see that flash in the back.
Oh,
yeah.
Fire!
Oh my gosh.
There's fire!
That was unexpected.
Yeah. So, but it's only on the
that is seriously like
okay, so, and you'll see that even on this, you'll see some. Yeah, see, you see a little, but this is super duper slow motion. And also, this sound is added sound. This isn't the actual sound. They have a special effects guy to add the sound afterwards to make it seem like how it would look like. Yeah, see, there's a flash there, but you're not going to see it in real life.
So we've got another flash of fire.
They have they go over a lot of stuff. So and there's actually a paper that discusses the flashes. They would just fire like a pellet here, and then there's a steel wall there, and you can see a flash. See that? That's a big flash. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
interesting.
Oh man, that's nuts! Dude, look at this.
But again, it's super
We stripped
fast,
the Sabo.
super slow motion.
It just turned bright. Look at that.
Flash big time, didn't it?
That's crazy. What on earth?
Yeah. So that was the only thing like somewhat was pretty high, but the thing is, it's still incredibly slow motion, and it was like literally stripped of anything. But so here's if you have compressed air or compressed gas, I think this is just air. This is just air right here. I think.
In there.
So this is just air. They put this.
Good. Okay, so let's just put this.
So now they have
the syringe is in there, and this cylinder is charged with just normal room air.
So just
and
air.
We're gonna slap this thing and see if we can make fire. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
So you can make a flash like that. See, it flashes just with compressing
air.
air.
High speed.
So when you have two things coming in, there is a possibility of that happening.
Yeah.
But again, this is unbelievably slow motion that they're doing.
We compress the gas inside this cylinder.
Yeah.
So what you're saying then is how come it's showing up with the planes travelling at that speed and we're getting a flash when on these other videos what you're showing comparisons?
Yeah, you need super slow
You
motion.
need super slow motion to observe the flash.
Well, unless you have like this one that would show up, but this is like a super, like this is a lab one, compressed air there. You'll see the flash there. But like the jet one, the Tomahawk, and anything like that, you're gonna need anything beyond like these specific lab setups where they have everything stripped away. Like this one, you should be able to see it. Like this one where they just fire at a steel plate, like here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be, but I need to see some fast motion. But even then, it's super fast.
Rust in the barrel. Hadn't shot it in a while.
But even then, even this, you may not be able
There's
to
some
capture.
flashes right there.
Yeah,
There's a bow hitting the steel.
You may not be able to capture on videos. What I'm saying, yeah. So even if you see them with your eyes, you may not be able to.
Barely cleared the hole, shaved a little bit actually. Still attitude up a little bit.
But even then,
interesting.
But even this, notice how quickly the flash is only for like a frame of the super slow motion. It's super slow motion, but it's only a frame.
Barely cleared the hole, shaved a little bit actually. Still attitude up a little bit.
So to give you an idea, that flash appeared the same amount as the 9/11 flash, but this one is in super slow motion. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Yet because it's not there for a long time. It's just there for like done. So So even this is not like the 9/11 one. So I have to, basically 9/11, So notice how long the flash is for. One frame of a super duper slow motion camera.
That would kind of fit into the little narrative we had earlier with
one
the little
frame,
booger of clay. You remember?
You see what's always bothered me with the flash on 9/11 with the two planes is you don't get much reflective on the plane, on the actual object or the building.
Yeah, nothing's there. That's
there's no. I can't explain. It's like you'd expect something because that's not a dull building, was it? And plus, it was in shadow. So with the second plane, you'd expect some type of shooting reflective light.
Yeah. No, that's a good point as well. So that's points toward that. I just. I don't know how to say that. There could be, but it's also again the thing is there's very little frames. Like it's very hard to. That's why the flash itself, being able to capture any flash, I think. So basically,
I mean, for any of the narrative huggers about the planes, if they will accept the flash as a kinetic, through an impact, then why aren't we seeing that with the wings, with full of fuel?
Yeah, with and it's also delayed explosion. Yeah, so it's,
feel like
so here's a bullet.
You know.
Yeah, but so here's a bullet. But again, to capture this, you need to go super slow.
hopefully I have really smart people.
And it's only one frame.
So my videos, a lot of people were saying it was the.
Yeah, see that one frame. One frame of the slowest bullet. This is the bullet. It's going like 1,000 miles an hour, and you only get one frame. That has so there it is.
I feel like
one.
That's a really interesting
in the comments
point.
of my videos. A lot of people were saying it was the.
Yeah, so it's gone. One frame, and this actually appears less than the. Yeah, so that's the. I have to conclude it's and that's why I said it's very good evidence they're not caused by anything conventional. So that's just how I put it there. No, that's the. I want to show that. I want to finish. I finished it just this morning, just so I can show you, because it's nobody's ever thought of that way. Because I know the if I go to this one here, if I go Pete, I know one. This is the alchemy. Alchemy. What I actually did was on the alchemy one. I actually put the timestamp. So this is what I. People said that my timestamp. Someone asked, "Hey, can you put timestamps?" I'm like, all right. So I went ahead and put it. And he's like, the timestamps are as valuable as the video because you got to see everything. Go to flashes. So you go to the flash frame. I think is it the flash frame? Oh yeah, that is this one.
Ace Baker loves to speak goofy and ask questions like,
"What could possibly have caused?"
Oh, this is the PSYOPer one, right? Okay, that's what it is. Yeah.
while never actually addressing it himself.
Each plane made a bright flash just as
which footage is this one? Is this not Heather Connie, is it?
I think that's
Jennifer Spell. Okay, yeah. I
think
I know I included it. Never mind. I did include it in. That's the first one. That's the first one here. This Jennifer Spell. Oh no, that was Jennifer Spell. I gotta get that. I put the Antonio Rosario one because it's like pretty similar. Because that also has a flash.
Yeah.
So that's another port.
Yeah.
It's captured by multiple different cameras, capturing a flash.
Yeah.
That does it in normal settings would require super slow motion. You're capturing multiple. So this is actually
that is weird.
Yeah, this is Jennifer
made
Spell.
a bright flash just as it impacted the tower. It can't be any sort of static electricity charge.
So wait, he just said what it was. He just said what it was. How does he know? Who was thinking that? Holy.
He was a very interesting character.
Yeah,
Mr. Baker.
Yeah, but he just said that. Did you know he's a very talented singer and pianist? Do you know that?
Yeah. I had some contact with him around about 2009.
Oh wow!
Around that time.
Yeah.
Because I thought he was doing quite good at that time. But
wow. Yeah, but that was the time I actually emailed him to recently to tell him to take down his video by John Hutchison, and I tagged John Hutchison, and John's like, hey, I thought you blew your brains up. Well, why are you still here? Ace, because he faked his
Betzer, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, that
was very odd. I heard that. I was listening to that as he when that came out.
Yeah, but I want to keep playing this one. So Ace Baker just said what it was: static electricity discharge. All right.
Yeah.
He just told us.
The nose of the aircraft.
Well, you see, the thing with Baker, he's very, very heavily connected to that company, wasn't he? I think indirectly, perhaps, was Vizard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you mentioned that.
A lot of them films. But he's a talented musician.
Yeah.
You can't deny him that. And
he is. He should have stuck to that.
And
the other part is again like Simon Shack. His brother was sponsored by the Bin Laden family in a race.
That's correct. Yeah.
Like what in the world is happening there? Okay. Yeah. So.
And his dad worked for the UN.
yeah. That's just and apparently the space and he worked for the space agency or something. Simon Shack. The European.
He did do. Yeah.
Yeah. Everything's
he
just.
he admitted that.
Everything's just bizarre. So I'm gonna play this flash frame right here.
What were those flashes?
No, the reason is because he says his argument for why it wasn't like it was staring him in the face. I didn't realize until like a few days ago. But here's what I'll just keep playing this. Yeah, so you compare it with this one.
Let's explore the possibility of a real airplane. As you can see in this footage, there's also a flash produced. But if you look here at this frame, some of the nose is already penetrated, and we don't see the flash yet. Next frame, we see the flash. Again, from this angle, some of the jet nose is already penetrated. Then on the next frame, we see a flash. That's not what we see occurring in the Flight 175 videos. We see the flash before the impact.
Yeah, so this is the part where it's like you can't use this argument because the frame rates are super different. Like this is super slow motion, right? And so it's getting like 1,000. It's getting like let's say 100 frames, just to give it round up a number. No, it's only it's getting like it's not that many frames. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So let's say 20 frames, whereas the other one gets like 3 frames. So the argument, you can't state that the other one came after, but it was staring him in the face why it wasn't the conventional one, because this is slow motion. So like I said before many times, to see the frame on this one, it needs to be in super slow motion, but we're seeing it in real time. So something is super strange how we could see it in real time, where I just want to slow it down to see it. And it's only 1 frame. So yeah, you see 1 frame in a super slow motion thingy, but you see 1 frame in a super fast and it's bigger too. So it's like, well, so imagine you slow down. So what I'm trying to say is if you slow down the 9/11 one and you zoomed in as much as you did here, you would see like a giant flash for like 10 frames, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You'll see one like just like the Hutchinson boat experiment. You're not gonna see this little tiny thingy. You're gonna see much more than that tiny thingy there. Yeah, like the...
I think we did conclude it was Hutchinson related.
No, I know you did, but the reasoning wasn't
wasn't the same as what you're getting at there.
No, so what I'm saying is the reasoning.
No, I agree.
Yeah, so I'm
totally
saying
agree.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is the reasoning was off, but the conclusion's right. It's like you get it. It's like when you do an exam, you got the right answer, but like you did all your work wrong, and you somehow got the right answer.
I sure wish that could be added in.
I could put it in the description.
What you've just said,
I could put it in the description maybe sometime. But yeah, no, that's important because like I do things like overall this is a great documentary, but I do things like one at a time. I go through so that specific point can never be like argued again. Similar to the electromagnetic.
By the way, that documentary actually got started. It'd be 10 years ago next year.
Oh wow!
That got started.
No, that's great. And this thumbnail.
Time flies.
And I made the thumbnail on this one because I didn't like his thumbnail. Like, you need to make like this thumbnail is one of my best thumbnails ever. So I made this one just because it needs to be next level. Yeah, no, it is good, but like I said, you gotta go extremely detailed. Like so what I like doing is I like having a section where it's just the evidence, just the data, like this one here. Like, have you had a chance to see this one here, the 33?
Yeah.
An hour of 26 of electromagnetic stuff. It's like it's one of those where it's just so much stuff.
We did have some foot. Like I say, that film could have been 6 hours. We did have footage of a lot of the interference, but he I think he focused it on the
anomalies.
This is what that footage there with the road is what I come across.
Yeah, no, that was good. And then I showed this right here, the blooming part. Okay, there's blooming. You're gonna see the Pentagon one, and then you see a flash right somewhere here. I'm gonna show blooming. Oh, there's another weird flash. Yeah, there's a mystery formation here.
Just there. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, this is definitely Hudson type setup there. Yeah.
And that roof was crazy at the Pentagon.
Yeah, and
crazy what happened with that roof.
And you said that the footage is like disappearing. I was trying so hard to find good footage of the Pentagon, like the wall falling, the collapse / fall, because
we don't know what that word collapse.
Well, no, the reason is because it looks like it's turning to dust as well. Like it just gives this is a homage to the Doctor, because again, it's very important observation, because then you realize, okay, wait,
it is.
So like these are the best quality ones I was able to find, but I couldn't find I couldn't find like any extended good quality, like, and because this one is very, very good stuff here. So this is the wall. Have you seen these ones of the wall falling? So this is so here's I'll make this.
I think I've got them in a documentaries actually from from a while ago. Yeah.
So here's the outer wall.
What I recorded.
So here's one of them. Yeah. Here's one of the footage. So you can see it turning dust. And look at the fuming too. I have I have areas of like some footage of it turning dust. Yeah, that's one angle. You'll see some better ones. Yeah, it's just falling and with a giant lather in the back, and they're all dustifying at the bottom.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, and yeah, so even there's falling in there, and this is like 20 minutes after the setup there. That's slow motion one. So that's one of them, and there's another one here, video 2. So here's video 2.
Yeah.
And this one's coming down like that. This is the, I think, same but fast, not slow motion. Yeah, so look how it's falling. If you just keep an eye, it looks like that, but that's the only footage I can get. It's just ridiculous. I tried so hard to find anything on it, but like the footage is not easy.
Jim Angle is joining us now from Washington.
This one, I think it's
Jim,
here.
what can you tell us about that fire outside the Pentagon? Jim Angle, are you with us?
I can tell you first that the roads around the White House, the streets around the White House, were blocked seconds ago. Members of the Uniform Division of the Secret Service ran out to intersections and started diverting traffic. There are emergency vehicles on almost every block around the White House.
Look at the fuming too. This is the Pentagon. Look at the fuming. It's like going to the sky. Okay.
Road south of the White House has also been blocked. And as you know, the White House is being evacuated. Federal employees are standing on the street corners in and around the White House, having left the building for fear of another attack. As you come into Washington from Virginia...
I think, but they're all putting water on it without any, it doesn't look like they're too scared that it's going to fall.
About 2 miles from the Pentagon,
It's,
you can see the smoke...
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, there's sort of circular holes as well.
Okay,
which
yeah.
is a very...
Is it?
I'm just trying to find that picture I had where I
on the roof?
noticed some circle.
On the roof?
Yeah.
Because I posted the photo of the circular holes in the fire truck.
Got it.
Okay.
I think I found it. Yeah, hang on a second.
Clouds of smoke.
Yeah, I understood this.
Because it reminded me of Building 5, you see.
Yeah. Oh, they actually added this. This animation going.
Commuters coming into town
so
have
ridiculous.
pulled over to the side of a busy freeway.
It's gonna fall down. It's gonna fall down soon. See.
Freeway, and are sitting, watching in amazement as the symbol of the United States Defense Establishment goes up in smoke. So there is an amazement all over Washington.
It's just frothing up
People
into
are
dust.
not sure
It's
what to
unbelievable.
think. You've got a lot of federal employees standing around in this area, watching as the streets are blocked off and emergency vehicles rush to and fro. We're not sure.
I sent you them pictures on Telegram.
Yeah, I was gonna.
With the roof.
I'll play that after this last one. This one here.
Yeah.
I think I'll just get the third, fourth video. Just play.
This is an interesting one that I found interesting. But
Yes,
you
this one.
sent
Okay.
to Adam
Okay,
Eisenberg.
folks, watch
Okay.
carefully. Remember, we were told that a plane slammed into the Pentagon and created that big hole we saw the photographs of. How do you explain
Yeah,
this?
this is a
right
good
here?
one. I wanted to get better at this one.
That's the collapse that didn't occur till...
It's fuming down. Look at that. It's trailing thick dust. Look at that. It's literally the
you can
wheat
see
check.
that, yeah.
Holy.
That's the collapse that didn't occur till 28 minutes after
Yeah.
the event.
Holy.
Put your thinking caps on, folks. Connect the dots.
Yeah, just by the guy talking over it. That's the thing. Note to self: if you're the only one with the footage, don't talk over it and get a better one. Okay, I'll send the. You sent these ones. Okay, where are these holes? Oh my goodness, these are good holes.
That's a comparison with the,
Oh, this is
so
the right
that's
side, yeah.
Building 5.
Yeah.
The next one down's probably better, I sent you, because it's like a comparison.
Yeah. Circle hose damage
That's-
comparison, WTC5 and Pentagon. Yeah, this is fascinating. And so Building 5 has a very interesting hole. Some of them appear to go straight to almost like ground level. I'll show you the. This is part of my Fetzer article. So we go to Building 5. It's very interesting. Building 5. So this is Building 5.
Yeah.
So see the photos. You'll see. This is from this angle. You see those circular like setups. But now here's on the outer edge as well. It looks like Building 6, but like a circular, a cylindrical cutout there. And
yeah,
and now if you go, there's from the top view, and then here's from the inside. You literally see like daylight inside. And now there's like like 2 of the floors completely gone for some reason. And then, but here's a cool, interesting one is like look at this giant fire. The other side was completely unburnt. There's a bookstore unburnt, like a bookstore, the whole store unburnt is
amazing.
And this one here, I'm not sure if you've seen this, is the Winter Garden. The wheat checks falling on it didn't even crush it. It just landed on it like softly, like levitated on like just a thin frame.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, the whole thing is just and yeah, and this is the whole part. I got it from the Nylon Alchemy. The holes, but another key point to make though is, so even though these are holes like vertical, you can't. Doesn't necessarily mean the weapon was from above, because you remember there's glass windows with holes, so it's like, well, how are there holes on the horizontally? So it's like yeah, that's the thing. And now one last thing I wanted to show quickly is FEMA stated in the report WTC-6 suffered impact and fire damage from the collapsed WTC-1. As shown, most impact appears to have been in the center of the building, where the damage extended to ground level. So how does a 8 or 9 floor building get compressed to ground level? Like, what do you like? I don't.
It's unreal.
So this is the photo I wanted to. I made one for the what's his name? Conspiracy Realist. So see this right here. This is the building 6, the giant hole. These are the exterior lobby columns of the North Tower. Like it's getting towered. The building 6 is towering above the remains of the North Tower. Yet that's the building 6. Like, what in the world? Okay, you sent another photo, I think. No, these are good ones here. Oh yeah, there's circular holes. Yeah, I included this as well. No, yeah, then yeah, the wilted one. Yeah, and this is again. I think this was probably a bit too close. They didn't realize that the thing was falling down. So when the thing turned to dust, like just any contact would have just dustified. And yeah, I included this. I included that too in the giant documentary, Electric Disturbance.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I think that's quite significant. And especially the timing.
Yeah. Oh, and also I just realized. Yeah. So remember the mystery formation? There's a flash right after that as well.
Yeah.
So I'll play this. And there's gonna be a flash, and where's the flash? There's a flash, like camera flash.
That's it. Yeah.
And then
reminds me of what happened with Evan Fairbanks' video. That was the original one.
Yeah. No, it is fascinating, and also his has no audio. Do you think there's something up with that, or do you think he just turned the audio off? Like how Evan Fairbanks.
I mean, I don't like to call people liars. I mean, he could have been inadvertently done it. I mean, it could have been like some type of interference.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, I'm getting messages from Rotary Matrix. Yeah, possibly, but it's one of those. Well, it was muted the whole time, and he got some. But where did the guy send it? Okay, Rotary Matrix 6. Where's the photos? Where are the photos? Where are the photos? Rotary. New admin. What is going on here? Okay. Yeah. All right. So what I wanted to show was I think have you seen? Did you see the part where he talked about his contact lens? Do you see that one or no?
Nah.
So this guy here was the last, like apparently the last known survivor. Ron D. Yeah. So he said his contact lenses melted to his eyes, yet his eyes didn't burn. And then they went to the optometrist and removed it off. Francisco, the last known survivor from the South Tower, was in the 84th floor, just above the second impact zone, and he walked his way down the stairs alive. So wait, 75th floor, I think. Let's go back to that. I think just below or just below? D. Francisco, the last known survivor from the South Tower, was in the 84th floor, just above the second impact zone, and he walked his way down the stairs alive. He said his contact lens melted to his eyes.
What were the extent of your burns and other injuries?
So I got hit on the back of the head. I have a major laceration on my head here. I had burns on 60% of my body. And my contact lenses were melted to my eyes. So,
how did they deal with that?
I don't know. The optometrist or ophthalmologist peeled them off, I think, and I went through extensive testing on my eyes. And I have debris. I had debris in me for a while. So.
How long did you stay in the hospital?
I just stayed 12 days when I realized what had happened.
On the morning of 9/11. Yeah, so his contact lens melted to his eye or fused to it. So think about how long would it take? Imagine that happens to you. Like, what's the melting point of contact lens? Melting. Let's see. I did a search before. It's not. It is gonna be very, very painful. Your eyes are pretty much gone. Melting point of contact lens. So that guy's eyes was melted into.
Wow.
Yeah. So basically, 150 to 300. Yeah, it's basically 150 degrees Celsius or 300 degrees Fahrenheit. So if I. Yeah.
If I mean, you might want to just do a little thing now. I mean, what would the clothes burn at?
The clothes burn? What do you mean?
Yeah, because they're quite flammable.
Yeah. Clothes. What is burning temperature of clothes? Yeah, but and also like water too. Water spontaneously. Yeah, water's 100 degrees, so it's like burning temperature. It ranges from 200 to 300. So basically around the same thing as the contact lens. Yeah. The doctor says I don't think that was heat. Yeah, no, I know it's not heat. Yeah, it's not. Just the thing is, we're saying if it was heat, your eyes would be destroyed. Like if I put like imagine you put boiling hot water in your eyes, what would happen to you? And that's 100 degrees Celsius.
What's happening there reminds me of obviously with them Pentagon bodies when the clothes are not burnt, but they're absolutely terribly looking burnt. You know, it doesn't compute, does it? Really?
Yeah, it's wild. Again, let's see. The doctors think it's a chemical thing. Yeah, it could be a chemical thing. Yeah. It's reacting somehow with the contact. Yeah.
I'd be interested to know because you've actually what I found out on 9/11 with these holes.
Yeah.
Sinkholes looking things damage. Was it about 6:30 in the morning, 6 o'clock?
Which ones? Which holes are you?
What you was just showing then on that screen on the video.
Oh yeah, that one. I went over this right here. See, the contact lens was stuck to the eye. I think it's more likely to be a chemical thing. I know it was stuck to the eye, but it was like fused to it, and then had to be peeled off. Yeah. So yeah, it could be a chemical thing. Yeah. So she's saying it could be a chemical related to it. But remember, his whole clothes was all burned. He said he was all burnt up. Yeah. So that's the thing. But contact lens on the eye. It's just a weird story. So it could be a chemical thing. That's she says it could be just a reaction with the thingy. But again, why is it on there at all? Like, how would you get it to stick to the eyes? I think I just leave it at that. I just found an anomaly. But yeah, anyways, this one's about 6 a.m. and I found the location. So the location is about here, 86th Street, around there. It's not actually in Manhattan. It's on New Jersey. So here's the but in this footage you could actually see the bands of the hurricane. So you know how like all the footage is typically filming. They're filming west. They're all filming west, but the hurricanes are east. So in this one, here's the helicopter footage of 9/11.
12 days when I realized what had happened.
On the morning of 9/11, there was also a giant hole in the ground on 86th Street in New Jersey, which is a 30-minute drive from the WTC. Yeah, and you can see the bands of the hurricane across. Yeah, there it is. That's the bands of hurricane on the other side. So this is looking east. It's like, yeah, but for some reason everybody just looks west.
They're gonna be.
And it was glitching too. It was a bit of a camera glitch. So basically, I got every glitch I could find. Just put in there. And there's another glitch. In this morning of 9/11.
Yeah, talk about a rough ride this morning. Let's go down to 109 and show you what we mean. Check out this huge hole in the road. A partial road collapse happened here sometime overnight. As a result, 1 and 9 northbound completely shut down right here at 86th Street, and as you can see, only 1 lane southbound getting by. This is a road that people use to get to the Lincoln Tunnel. You're going to want to find some local roads to get around this mess. Workers are on the scene trying to fill in the hole or perhaps just find out why this happened. We pulled up on the scene maybe 20 minutes ago, and there's no telling how long it's going to get this fixed this morning. I'm April LaMonica reporting live at Chopper 4. Back to you in the studio.
Yeah, that was bizarre.
Very odd, that.
Yeah. Okay. The doctor clarifies. He says, many said that dust was itchy, as if it has some reaction going on. So that maybe this dust got in the eyes and it was reacting with the contact lens. Yeah. But yeah. So about this
could do. Yeah.
About this whole thing, and just like what are the it's a sinkhole apparently, but what are the odds that this happens? It's so close to 9/11 on 9/11. I mean, so close to Manhattan.
It is hard. It did stand out when I came across that.
Yeah.
What it reminded me of was I don't know if John Hutchison even might have had that conversation with you and you visited him.
Yeah.
Was when they had the road or the concrete cracking up.
Yeah. He said neighbors there. Oh, and also this one is something I was made aware of it. Actually, I heard about it somewhere, but then the doctor actually told me about this one. This is pretty big, and also yeah. So she was apparently also looking at this sinkhole thing in 2001. So she was ahead of the game, way ahead of the game. So now this is the part where I posted this earlier, and I'll be uploading more stuff on this. So you said about the hole.
Can I just clarify?
Yeah.
Might be my brain.
Yeah.
A false memory. But I'm sure there was a hole round by the Twin Towers, wasn't there? Holes in the road, or hole in the road, or something like that.
Well, there's holes.
The doctor would know.
Well,
the doctor would know if she can clarify that.
Well, she found the doctor. Can you he's asking if there's holes. Yeah, she's listening. So he's asking if there's holes like anywhere else there, but like
there is around by the WTC towers. I'm sure there was a hole in one of them roads.
Yeah, but I think it was this one here, unless somebody can correct me. This is the one. Everybody thought it was there, but I had to find the exact location by listening to the person speak, and so the 86th Street. I had to find this the hard way, like literally. And there's no one tells you where it is, and yeah, but that's where it is. It's pretty close. Initially, I thought it was somewhere here, but speaking about holes though, there's actually holes. There's like the rubble's like not enough rubble, but there's actually holes in the areas. Like again, this was also from the doctor. I'll show you the holes. So a couple things. I'll go to the hole. Hole. I think.
In fact, I'm gonna. While you're doing that, I'm gonna show something that I got interested in, which was stimulated by the Where the Towers Go book.
Okay. Yeah, and the doctor just says she only knows about the one sinkhole that formed. So I think that was the only one. But she did find a hole. Like she made a point about there's holes inside the. I need to make one about this. Like in the WTC, there's some below ground level, like literally just like giant holes next to the towers.
That's it.
Is that what you were saying?
I think I'd have to go back. I've got.
Oh, just send it to me. Send me
references.
I'll have a look at it. I'll have a look at the.
Because I had two. Where did the Towers Go book at one point?
Two. Well,
one was full of references.
No, I have a bunch. Every year I buy one, and then I gave a bunch to people. So I just buy one every year, a couple one, and just.
I'll see if I can find that. What was I saying again? What I was going to find?
A hole in the ground near WTC.
No, that is a different thing. It'll come back to me in a minute.
Yeah. I wanted to show. Yeah, this is another.
Oh yeah, I know what it was. Okay.
Okay, Liberty Street next to WTC 2. Yeah, I was gonna find. I should post about this one. I usually put everything in my Telegram so I can easily find stuff.
You'll like this. I'll send you this. It's something I made up. I posted in Andrew's group a while ago.
Okay.
I was trying to keep track of some.
Yeah, and
I'll just send them. We'll just look at the best ones and go.
Okay, Liberty Street next to WTC. I gotta find that hole. Okay, that's not Vanessa's note is in the show. Okay, good evening, inmates. Okay, sounds good. And let's see, right here. Did you send me? Oh, you sent it. Yeah, you sent it. So ongoing field effects of vehicles before and after dosification of WTTC 1 and 2. Well, that's pretty good photos. Okay, this is a tree vehicle, and all of a sudden this just turns to yeah, toasted completely. And there's a vehicle that gets toasted. The tree. Oh, the tree is fine.
Yeah.
What? The tree is below. Which building is this? This is building 4.
Yeah.
No way. This is we're not. Okay, the building did not crush the tree.
Look, that van. They got the van. I mean, that toasted, and then
what in
the one
world?
next to it's completely gone.
Yeah, but like, why is this not like? Why aren't you like publicizing it? This is. I'll send it to the doctor so you can see it up close. This is the tree is fine.
This was in.
No way.
These what I knocked up were inspired by
yeah,
the doctor.
Yeah, the doctor. Oh, the doctor.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is pretty
and
good.
And the book. I mean, I've got quite a.
Okay. I got this. Is I'm gonna just post this on my.
Yeah.
I'll do a.
See, it shows you on fire and well, not on fire and glowing hot. Pretend hot.
No, this is just wild. Why is there a giant hole? I mean, I'll say toasted tree toasted. Let's see. I didn't have that. But anyways, I need to just share this somehow. I'll put this. Why is the tree still intact? It was.
I really got into them particular below, the wagon and stuff.
Yeah, it was below building. Yeah, this is. I'm just gonna share this. I'll do this later. Okay. Yeah, this is,
I've tracked the vehicle here. Look, see, it's starting to.
Yeah, this is. I like how you put arrows and stuff.
Look at this one there. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you got the vehicle there, and the tree is it's untouched. Okay, so yeah, this is one of your finer works. It's okay. So I'll be finding these exact photos.
I can send all these. I've got a folder full of which I tracked.
Yeah, the doctor says that the tree is grounded. Yeah, it says the contact lens. Okay, this is the. Yeah, in my book there is a picture of a half dustified I-beam in the hole. Okay, yeah, I gotta get these ones. I'll have a look at it next time. But this is this tree though. There's this tree. Where are you finding this? I need to make like a whole post about the tree, the tree on 9/11. So like these are the kind of.
I've got another one here.
Yeah. Because like YouTube.
Another one with the building.
So YouTube used to censor a lot more. So like especially saying the word plane in 9/11, you have to be very very careful. So that's why I like the word dustification, because it was past their censor. So the tree on 9/11, that's a good one. So the tree is untouched. Like be like a tree and stand firm. All right. These are. Okay, and there's some more stuff there. There's more trees there. Alrighty.
I think this was after the total disintegration of the plane on this one, of the building.
Yeah.
This.
No,
that was that truck.
That truck, holy.
And it's still there. Look, even though everything's.
It's just disappearing. No, these are great footage. Yeah, so the doctor says the tree is grounded. Yeah, the flags are okay too. So the flags are also good. Where's the flags in here? Oh,
so that was it. That was that piece. To get me looking at that was inspired through the book.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Where did the towers go? Book.
I'll give you credit for these ones. So basically, I what I do is I need to go find the original. This was from a video or okay, it's from a video. I need to find.
Yeah, one or two are from a video that I had.
Okay.
DVD.
All right,
documentary.
Okay.
But this blue particular.
Yeah, this vehicle.
Truck
and
thing,
it's pretty far away.
I was very interested.
Yeah, it's pretty far away too. Just
Yeah.
And the other thing is nothing's crushed. Like there's nothing on it. It's just there's no footage of anything hitting it, anything on it, any beam on it, and the top's not dented. Like it's like what, it just turns on fire or some weird fire. Or the doctor just can't type anymore. Yeah, no worries. She has just take care with your arm there. All right, let's go right here. Yeah, this is these are. Okay, thanks. Yeah, so if you can upload the ones without the text there, just so that I can reverse image search. You know, like this one.
Yeah.
Like this one, because usually what I do is I go over here, I go to TinEye, or Google, and just do a reverse image search. Because these are important. Okay, this one is not found there. So
here's one. You got the vehicle on fire. Well,
Yeah.
stuff's on fire, but it's not on fire.
Oh, guess what Google thought this was? The first video it thought it was. It thought it was OKC. I do reverse image search. It thinks it's the OKC one. Oh man. Oh yeah, no. Let's do visual matches. Okay, there's some other ones. Yeah, so I'll be doing. So at least I have some homework now. I'll be going over finding the tree. And where's the video that you got this from? Like.
Was it 24 hours at ground zero or something like that? I've got it somewhere.
Yeah, because I have some DVDs. That I haven't gone through them, but I did notice that they have a lot of like just footage of like walking around all the stuff. And again, weird fire there. This is fascinating. Yeah, this is.
Because I was interested in these. It was like the two vehicles, and then you had that other thing, and the other one just completely gone. That sort of like big.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Like lorry looking thing. Yeah.
So what I want to show now is also I want to save this thingy as well. Where's the this thing here? Okay.
Sorry, a little detour there.
No, that was a great detour. I had no idea. So what I'm going to show you now though is and another thing is pretty epic as well. So like cold fusion, right? You know how you connected cold fusion to like 9/11 and so on. But there's another connection to cold fusion that I had no idea about. And I posted about it yesterday. So one of the experiments before Martin Fleischmann and Stanley Pons started doing their basically their cold fusion experiments, their electrolysis experiments. What they were doing was they tested one of their first experiments in 1985. They had a 1 centimeter cube, one tiny 1 centimeter cube of palladium, and then what they did. So this is what Martin Fleischmann did. So it had been sitting just in a type of electrolysis, basically like current applied to like just water with like electrodes and whatnot. So anyway, so it was in a pool of heavy water. It's like water with heavy. It has like deuterium, like hydrogen with like extra neutrons. And then they added a bit of lithium introduced to help the electrolyte, just to add more of the ionized charges inside. And then it was one of those experiments that explorers often have on the back of the bench to watch over a long time period. So they just added there and they just left it. And then over one weekend, Stanley's son was tasked to go look at it. So he went and looked, and it actually, so the cube, it shattered and broken, it shattered the lab bench. Let's see. Okay, the cube experiment was shattered. It broken on the lab bench, and the bench, there was a hole in it, and it had, they said it was burnt through, and also burnt through the bench, but also down and out of sight into the concrete floor and of the basement lab. And it was a thick. So the basement lab was in the large chemistry building with a massive concrete foundation at the University of Utah. So where Professor Pons was the chair of the department. So it went through like super solid concrete and the lab bench and went all the way down. And it was like a 1-inch palladium. They thought they were using words like molten and hot, but they don't. Well, they just see a giant hole in there. And basically they only had like a tiny amount of direct current applied to it, like a 1 watt, just to electrolyze the heavy water, basically like split apart the heavy water. And then he actually called, and so Martin Fleischmann, he said he never tried to repeat the experiment again. It was too dangerous, and he actually called the nuclear authorities, informing them about what happened, but they just laughed at him, like that's impossible. And he also said this was perhaps even beyond that of cold fusion. So, so I think they literally demonstrated dustification in the lab setting. And
that's odd.
And this is the guy who interviewed him, and he interviewed in 2003 and 6. But then if you go to page 6, so this is the inspiration for his cold fusion experiments was that 1985 thingy. So you can see Fleischmann. I'll hide this thingy. I'll hide this. This is go right here. Fleischmann and Pons' first significant experiment occurred in the spring of 1985 when they informally reported that overnight an experimental cell had exhibited significant anomalous behavior that included the melting and partial vaporization of the palladium cube used for the cathode. They also informally reported the partial destruction of their lab bench a small hole in the concrete floor and damage to the fume hood. And this this is pretty much what started it all. And I never heard about it until like yesterday when the doctor was asked me to go find the interview footage. So yeah, so we got cold fusion. This is pre cold fusion dustification.
Yeah.
From the cold fusion guy.
Wow.
So that's
I remember that year very well, both of them, 89 and 85.
Did you knew about this too, or no? Did you know about this?
No, I just remember some reason them 2 years of years I remember. That's an interesting 2030 again, that number.
23rd, which one? Oh yeah,
down at the bottom.
No, yeah, March 23rd. Okay, that was the conference. Okay, interesting. Yeah, because you made a bunch of 23s, 323. That's live announcement known as Dr. What taking questions now. Oh, well, no, she was taking questions from, well, she's the one giving us, like, statements and stuff. She said she's not typing anymore. It hurts to type. She has, arm issue, so we'll leave it at that. But you can, if you have anything to ask, I could let her know. She's listening in, so you could just say stuff. So that's live announcement note. Wants questions, but yeah, I think she's charges now. She should do the Patrick by David and charge like $30,000 for a minute. You know he does that. Did you know that or no, Mark? Patrick by David. So he's on an app where you can like ask any business person a question. So you go Patrick bet charges. Let's see this app. Let's see, where's the app? Yeah. So he has an app where he charges, let's say, $100 per text or book a call. $12,000 for 15 minutes. All right. So.
Oh God, that's daylight robbery.
yeah. But apparently he increased his prices and so on. So I said to everybody, please donate $12,000 so I can go and give him a slap in the face. Please donate. So
it's all about the money, isn't it?
Yeah, he's a hired hitman, pretty much. And he speaks my language. He speaks Aramaic, so it's pretty weird.
Oh, right.
That's bizarre.
Wow.
All right. So yeah, we have we've been at this for like I think 2.5 hours almost. I usually end it in like 10 minutes, 2.5. But yeah, let me know what else we should cover. We did some groundbreaking stuff. The tree you found is groundbreaking. Like this tree, I need to I'll be doing a deep dive on this. Did you make an article about this, or is this just a?
I posted all that in Andrew's group, but unfortunately it be gone now because
what group?
If you do a thing.
What group is this?
I'll even tell you.
Facebook group or
it was
no?
in his 9/11 forensic evidence study group.
Yeah, on Facebook. Yeah, that's on Facebook.
Yeah, that would have been 2018, I think.
Okay.
I've done them.
Yeah, but this
might tell you if you click on the.
Yeah, I'll go to a forensic. Yeah, because I'm in that group. So I don't check it that much. Like,
I doubt whether they'll survive because my.
Yeah. Facebook. And the thing is, even if it doesn't survive, it's just isolated. Like nobody can find it. Like
it was actually the 2nd of September 2017.
Yeah, so I'll do a.
I started doing that, so it would have been around 2017.
Yeah, how do I like sort it? Okay, search for let's say a tree. I just want to see a tree. I just want to see a tree. The tree. Okay, self-healing. This is yeah, like these trees in the back, they're just fine. Yeah, so the doctor says they're grounded, like to the ground. So they're not building up like these. So these cars have they have these rubber tires, right? So they can like build up the charge. There's nowhere for it to dissipate. So that might be one of the reasons for it. Okay, where's the tree? You said September 2017.
They're probably. I should imagine they're gone.
Yeah. Okay.
Because of my account.
Also, 2018. Andrew Johnson says a short video and mini rant. YouTube comments disabled. I hope we don't get an invasion here. So apparently, I don't know what he's posting about, but
just a quick video.
So apparently, as a short burnt tree. I don't know what he's arguing about this tree.
Very difficult to burn.
Okay, let's see this.
Just a quick video.
I've never seen
I'm out on a little walk, just nowhere particularly special. It's in a place called Spondon near Derby, just an urban area, and I came across this. I've just found this little stream on the map, and I just thought I'd, come and have a little look. And you can see here, no, this is not a directed energy weapon that's been used to.
I've never seen this before. I was like,
damage this tree. You can see that, this is a place where people come, kids, probably teenagers, and they've tried to burn this tree. And as you'll see, they failed because a living tree is very difficult to burn. You can see this has got roots in, and if you look up here, if I trace the branches here, you can see that the branches have got leaves on and stuff, like there, for example. So, this is very difficult to burn. So, people that are saying automatically, oh, this is a directed energy weapon. Well, no, actually, it's probably not necessarily the case. You will only establish that if you do detailed investigation. I can do some detailed investigation here because I'm actually at the site of this thing. I'm stood right next to it. So anyway, I won't rattle on. That's just a quick one for you.
All right, so we because then before they would, a lot of people would say the California fires, etc., wildfires are lasers or dew and so on, but I think that's a big smear campaign to muddle up the doctor's work. Like even if it was, it's still not the same thing. It's like you're talking about hot dew and the thing is you can set fires in many ways. You can light a match and so on, but there isn't many ways to turn steel to dust. All right. No, this is I think we covered a lot of ground. I want to see if I can find it though. This is a tree. No, I can't find the tree. Post. Oh, I know. Recent post. No. Date posted. Okay, 2017. I'm gonna say Mark Conlon maybe. Mark Conlon. You know what you said? What you typed in there or no? Conlon.
I just would have posted in the group what that little study I was doing.
They posted 2017. You said 2017. Yeah, okay, this is okay. There's Mark Conlon in there. No, it's Paul Northwood. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I will have a look. But you sent pretty much all the photos, right? I'll
can send it. I'll send you the folder.
And if there's a link to a video, or is it you actually have to buy the thingy there, the DVD?
I think it's 24 hours at round zero. I'll have to have a look. I've got it.
Yeah, I may have it as well. I may have DVDs because I bought a bunch because of the planes. Like the ones you told me to buy. DVD, I think. DVD ordered. So there's DVDs I got. Oh no, this is the other DVD. That's the observable evidence.
I sent you the No Day one, didn't I? The documentary that I found in that a charity shop.
Yeah. Which what do you mean by charity shop? What do you mean?
So it's like a thrift shop when people have had enough of things. It goes to charity.
Oh, okay. Wait, that's where you got the footage from, or because
that's where I found that that DVD I sent to you. Do you remember the No Day documentary?
Yeah. No, I'm just thinking it's a CD or why is it not DVD?
It's a DVD. I sent it you.
Yeah.
Oh God, about a couple of years ago.
Yeah, because I have this. So I have this one here. America, we will never forget. I can go and search which ones I have. Order DVDs. Okay, I'll bring them 1 second. I'm just gonna bring my DVDs and then we'll see which ones I have. Alright. Okay, I found a bunch. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, so that's life. Not you know what is asking. I was wondering if Dr. Wood thought there was any single piece of evidence that was never preserved that could have settled the Dew argument. Well, the towers are gone. There's no real argument about the Dew. It's like and again, she doesn't like the word Dew. I don't either when it's like out of context. It's like the evidence of the towers disappearing is evidence for a energy, literally magical energy, magical, whatever you want to call it. There's not a single public tech you'll ever see ever in your life that can like public commercial thingy or public military thingy that can do, like, that can disappear towers. We're talking Hutchison type stuff. So I have 24 hours of ground zero. You see this one here.
It might be on that one.
Okay, I have another one here. I have 9/11 as seen in BBC. I don't know what this one's called. This one.
That's the no-day one.
Yeah,
that's what I sent you.
Yeah.
I sent you that.
Okay, so that's the one there. Because I got whatever I posted either like from the DVDs. If it was different or something. I don't know what it is, but I because I thought I had them all. This is America 911. We'll never forget. And then I have another one here. America Remembers, CNN.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And this is America 911 again. Yeah, DVDs. I think I uploaded them on some of my cloud storage somewhere. It's America CNN. America Remembers events of this one here. And there's the that black guy. What is his name? Powell guy. Yeah, Powell.
Oh.
Yeah, what's his name? Powell something? What's his first name? The guy who was holding the weapons of mass destruction for Gordon Powell.
Colin Powell. He holds it up, yeah.
Yeah, Colin Powell. Yeah, Colin Powell.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Colin Powell. WMDs. Yeah, so he had a good email. One of his emails was leaked by WikiLeaks. He had one of the funniest emails I've ever seen. Colin Powell. Okay, Colin Powell. Okay. Yeah, so he sent an email. So he was Secretary of State to who is he Secretary of State to? Colin Powell. I think Bill Clinton. Was it something with Bill? No, that's George Bush or something.
George Bush.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, George Bush. Yeah, and then succeeded by Condoleezza Rice. Let's see what Clinton has. Yeah. Okay, Chairman. But yeah, what he said was I think I don't know if I have it here. Called Powell. Yeah. Okay. So I posted somewhere else, but he sent an email and WikiLeaks was like released. He was asking about Bill Clinton hooking up with bimbos, like it was like basically cheating on his wife, cheating on. So Colin Powell, bimbos, Bill Clinton, and then yeah, I'm pretty much I'm done my little thingy. Let me know if anything else. I should have said yeah. This is one of the funny things. Yeah, this. According to NYPD, he was asking if he was basically still cheating on Hillary. All right. Anyways, that's the life and times of the people that should be in jail. All right. Yeah, but so we didn't go over much of the flight stuff, but I did want to show that evidence for the flash and stuff because I think it's pretty big, and I banned a couple of trolls on the chat. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Anything else? You have anything else to say or about the audience or anything else you want to cover? More?
Not really. There's only
Yeah.
No, I think I've done everything actually.
No, that's good. And
I mean, I could go on for a marathon.
No, I know you can. I know Norman can. He can for sure. Yeah.
Norman can. I'd love to, but I'll get a bit tired this week.
Well, yeah. Before we go, I wanna basically if you wanna let the audience know what is your plans because you said there's a book you're still trying to finish up the book / you said it's a hard now with your recent health scare. And the other thing I had a question is you said a suspected heart attack. What do you mean by suspected? Like because you had to go emergency, but what's interesting?
Yeah, because your troponin levels, if they're really elevated, it's a lot of stress on the heart.
Mm-hmm.
So it's sort of it can indicate a couple of things, but mainly to heart related.
Okay. But it's so like
and it was yeah, but it was pretty horrific.
And it was sudden, you said, and you said also
very.
Yeah, and you said it's just suspected some sort of. You said your wife or partner had a ringing in the ear or something before it happened. Did you say something?
Yeah, just before.
Wow, that's Yeah. So
like a high pitched change. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you can somehow like just documented it, just an article just documenting like from 2017, what happened then, and then just so we have it, because I think Richard Hall made one like that during his court case thingy. He made a timeline of when BBC started going after him, when his channel was taken down, when he got confronted at his shop, and so on. So he
it seemed to escalate more, I would say, related to me directly.
Yeah.
When I started really going on about the technologies thing with the plane, but before, when I was on about the cover up with the video fakery that they were putting out to misdirect people away from the technology with this video fakery stuff, that triggered a lot of strangeness. You know, like closing my YouTube channel down, Google, all gone in, one fell swoop.
Yeah, and
that was very strange.
And I know the game plan because YouTube has the guideline that they added, like you can't event deny. So if violent events you can't deny it. My channel almost got taken down because of Pizzagate stuff. I had to like remove the last remaining before I got my final strike. But I think what they do, the CGI guys, what they do is they promote CGI, and then if you try to go debunk it, the algorithm thinks you're talking about CGI, fake victims, fake blah blah blah. Kind of
this was 2017, you see, so it was quite early on with the YouTube stuff.
Yeah, and that's when I woke up. Actually, that's so basically 20. My channel was almost taken down, and actually 2020 was when I had to get rid of everything. That was during the COVID crackdown. So, but 2017,
I went on.
They started making these guidelines. 2020 is when they went full on. Yeah, and I think 2020. No, 2020. I think 2020 maybe something like that. But yeah, go on.
Yeah, they went full go, didn't they? But mine was towards the maybe October 2017. It was about a month after I went on Richard's show, sort of highlighting some of this nefarious stuff that Shaq was up to.
Yeah,
and a couple of others.
Yeah, Shaq is quite ridiculous.
And that was it was quite odd after that what happened. But it increased when I got more involved with the alchemy film. And strangely, when I done that interview with Unite Planet, that marathon interview thing I done with them.
How long?
And they had, they had a lot of,
How long was strange. That? You said marathon. How long was the video? I mean, how long was the stream or an interview?
About 3.5 hours.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Which was a marathon back then.
Yeah. Now it's like
compared to Norman, that's in half, isn't it?
Yeah. No one can go unlimited. No, he's a workhorse. No, it's good. And also, that Life says, about his do question, I was more referring to effects maybe being more common on exterior pieces, core pieces, connection points, or their thin members. Thanks. Okay. Yeah, interesting. If you could just word it a bit more detail. I'm not sure what you mean exactly. Like, or he's probably saying which specific like type of evidence there. But again, there's a lot of stuff.
I'll just mention, which sometimes we don't, is some of the effects at Shanksville, like the levitation.
Yeah.
With the that video I found where that they're talking about people being took up off the floor, and a woman took out of her bed, an elderly woman, sort of placed on the floor.
Yeah.
And these people weren't that close to the crash site.
No, they were miles away.
When this happened, they were quite far away.
Yeah, I included that in the that giant video as well. It's that video I recommend everybody. It's an hour and a half, but just watch all of it. You'll see, like, you'll literally see things. You'll even see mystery black planes, white planes, like especially during Building 7's dustification. You see a lot of these weird things flying around. But speaking about evidence of well, this thing right here, you ask me. This rustification with the bolts missing, and this like super like just rustification of these thin like steel somehow. It's just ridiculous, and then it's just one of the most ridiculous stuff. And then again, I can go on for days. This is another one. I put one of this article. If you haven't had a chance to look at it, the one I discussed, the Hughes, it's probably one of the it's pretty extensive. I want to
Yeah.
show the Hutchison setup here. So, and just for the amount of photos, for example, yeah, so this photo right here, like you have this from her book. You'll have these smooth bends. This is the one in the basement floor. Have you seen these ones? This is, I'm put it in my thing.
Yeah.
The basement one where it just looks like jelly. All right,
Yeah.
and then this
Yeah.
gel, and then this is my favorite steel beam. Like this, it's so thick, like that steel there, like this thick, like a few inches. Yet somehow it's literally completely bent like that. To do that is just extremely hard. And then you have, and now you have this one, and where they rub it in your face. This is a memorial in like Beverly Hills. Like what are they doing? And it's smooth. There's no like cranks. There's no like heat marks. There's no clamps. It's just smoothly twisted.
But you see, the thing is, what I find difficult is you can present all these pictures, photographs, and I can't comprehend why people can't grasp it or see it. It's very difficult. I mean, I just can't. That's where I struggle.
Yeah.
Because I can.
No, yeah,
obviously,
you can. Yeah.
But other people
some
can't.
they're
grasp
well,
the
yeah. Some people are
veracity
too
of it.
busy. They have a subconscious that doesn't want to get them to look at it because then they have to change their viewpoint. Like, but also like those 3D models. My older brother finally realized. All right, he's like, okay, the 3D models I showed him. He's like, my goodness, where's the buildings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very powerful. Them models was.
Yeah, no, they're there.
You
Yeah.
still got them. Have you? You still got them models?
Yeah, I still have them over there. Yeah, no, it's great. I made that video of the comparing it with like there's 10 Titanics each, so it's like huge.
Yeah.
And those same models. The person who made them, so he wanted to make them for the doctor as well. But I couldn't get hold of her until like a year after. But she has the models as well, so she has a 3D print. And I'll try to get him to print some for Andrew Johnson and Norman and you. But it takes a while. Like each of the prints takes let's go to this one. So each of the prints takes 48 hours to print one of them. So
wow, that's
and it's a
gracious.
lot of let's go to model. Let's go to 3D model. So this is right here, yeah, before and after. So each one takes 48 hours. And then sometimes he makes a mistake. He's a perfectionist, so he wants to like redo them. I'm like, no, I'm like, don't worry, just send it, whatever. And it's a lot of material there. It's probably like it's probably like closer. I would say the cost probably like $500 plus just to make and send. So pretty good. But then my nieces and nephews like destroyed a few pieces. It's ridiculous. But yeah, this is pretty good.
That's pretty impressive. That is.
Yeah. So the guy and the guy's a geoengineer in Alberta, Canada. So that was good. And then also Norman's here. Okay, hello everyone. Okay, the revisionist is here. His sixth account has 6 YouTube channels. All right.
The Colonel.
Yeah, the Colonel. No, he's good. He's the man.
You see, you guys have got to. You're carrying the torch with this now.
Yeah, no, for sure. This is because this thing is like pretty big. It's like it's pretty big stuff.
When you've been at it a long time, it wears you out.
No, it does.
After a while.
I try to pace myself. Norman, his pacing himself is 8 hours. No overtime is pacing for him. But yeah, I try to come in once in a while. But like again, some of the stuff is just the far-reaching stuff of it is just magical, and the lamppost too. Again, I can go on and on. So I put again all these. I put every thumbnail of my live streams, every video thumbnail and links to them inside this one giant thingy here. So you have this. So you can literally go through everything. And I think I told you this before. No, Hiroshima. August 6th. WTC1 construction was August 6th.
Wow. Yeah.
And remember, Hiroshima, it's called the Manhattan Project. It's like, with Manhattan Project, but you're bombing Japan? What about Manhattan? And
they love to play on all that, don't they?
Yeah, and I think I don't know, I'm not sure if I told you this one. Microwave thingy here. So guess when the first microwave, in public, when the first microwave oven was invented. So it was apparently invented by Raytheon, accidentally.
Oh wow.
Just before the Manhattan, like just before the supposed Hiroshima bombs. So in 1945, heating effect. Apparently, one of the guys worked at Raytheon, and he noticed a microwave from an active radar set he was working on started to melt candy bar in his pocket.
Wow.
And this was just shortly before, a few months before the Hiroshima. And then that same year, he files a patent. Raytheon files a patent October 8th, 1945. So it's like, so let's see the dates exactly. 35 days after World War II ended, he files a patent for direct energy weapons. So it's
wow.
And so again, U.S. military contractor Raytheon accidentally discovers microwaves, microwave energy. Microwave oven. I mean, not energy. So it's yeah. And lastly, since we're on this, do you remember? Have I made this made you aware of this one or no? The cold fusion. This was literally U.S. founding father Benjamin Franklin wrote. Did you know about this one in 1751?
No, I'm not aware of that.
So you know Benjamin Franklin, he's a guy doing
Yes.
the lightning strike, the kite guy.
That's it.
So he wrote in 1751 about lightning strikes being able to melt metal without heat and called it cold fusion. This is the year 1751. He says metals are often melted by lightning, though perhaps not from heat and the lightning and so on. And then he explains, for as whatever body can insinuate itself between the particles of metal and overcome the attraction by which they cohere as sun-dry mints through, I forgot what that is, will make the solid become a fluid as well as fire, yet without heating it, so the electrical fire or lightning, creating a violent repulsion between the particles of the metal it passed through. The metal is fused, if you would, by a violent fire, melt off the end of a nail, which is half driven into a door. The heat given the whole nail before a part would melt must burn the board it sticks on, and then the melted part would burn the floor it dropped on. But if a sword can be melted in the scabbard and money in a man's pocket by lightning without burning either, it must be a cold fusion. All right.
Wow. Yeah.
So that's I'll forward this one to you as well.
Yeah.
This is
that's amazing.
Yeah. So the amount of stuff we're just finding it, and now this is another one that I actually I'm not sure. I would say discovered. No. I think I'm the first one to connect this. Like, so you know the Space Odyssey guy, the 2001 A Space Odyssey, the Clark guy.
Yeah.
So guess what he was researching in like the same time he's writing his book?
No idea.
Ball lightning.
And
guess what? Okay, so he used this is the Arthur C. Clarke had recorded interviews in 1968 before his book published, from witnesses that saw a globular ray, another term for ball lightning. And that same article shows a circular hole in a broken window at the University of Edinburgh Meteorological Department. After a storm had hit, the glass was fused from inside and attributed to a globular ray. So Arthur C. Clarke had recorded interviews with people who saw these ball lightnings, and there's some of them say describing it as big as a soccer ball and so on. And this photo, this image is shown in Dr. Judy Wood's book. So that I had to go back reference to find where it was, and then I saw Arthur C. Clarke. I'm like, what in the world's going on here? So this is the
wow.
Yeah. So what are the odds? Arthur C. Clarke.
That's amazing.
And then again, I can keep going. Arthur C. Clarke. You know the Millennium Hilton. It was designed after the monolith, like after the movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're the customer. What is it? The contact page. Their phone number has a 2001 in it. So it's Millennium Hilton.
Wow.
And again, it was 2001 in it, and you could hear it by a person filming it.
Coming out the window. We've been told to stay in our hotel, and I'm watching this right in front of me. I wanted to call and tell you. I'm at the Millennium Hotel. My phone number here is 212-693-2001.
2001, and that's our actual contact page too. You actually go there. It's still that. You can call it. And then
you see that. Just to go back quickly. This ties in with some research I've done about London and Wembley Stadium, where Wembley Stadium had 2 towers.
Wow! Oh, I guess.
And they were demolished at the turn of the.
No way.
Well, they stopped playing at Wembley in the year 2000. The actual towers were put out of action there. They tried to save them, but apparently they get that to demolish them. Now,
No way.
all the games from Wembley, there they are.
Yeah.
Just
Closed
note when it was
2000.
built, demolished. Yeah.
2000 they closed before 9/11.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, and they were demolished in 2003,
Yeah.
which is the 23.
Yeah,
Now
that's
just
23.
look when Wembley Stadium was built, 1923.
Yeah.
So 100 years.
Yeah, 100 years or 80
Yeah.
years.
So,
Oh,
but all the last ever FA Cup game
yeah.
played at Wembley was the 119th,
Holy.
which is 9/11.
Yeah.
And then
you said 2019?
all the games.
2019, that's the COVID-19 as well. Okay, it's 2019.
So all the games were moved from Wembley to the Millennium Stadium.
Okay. Yeah.
And you've got the Millennium Hotel. So
Holy.
you've got quite a lot of things tying in what happened with London at the turn of the millennium.
That's amazing.
And the two towers in London and what happened in New York.
Yeah, I'll add this to my later tab. Twin Towers. And yeah, that's pretty wild. And apparently Mexico also has a Twin Tower. Yeah, that is absolutely fascinating. I put this as earlier because the doctor mentioned this. So Mexico has some Twin Towers. This was built in let's see, what year was it built in? 1982. So Mexico has some Twin Towers.
Yeah. 1982. It's funny, because you got like you say, you have the 19 hijackers.
Yeah.
It's just.
Yeah, and
don't forget the 1993 World Trade Center bombing. 1920, 1993.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, and also this is another one that I think I first discovered this. So OKC bombing, right? Yeah. So the OKC one, right?
Yeah.
Timothy McVeigh. Guess when he was he was sentenced to the death penalty, and guess when he supposedly got killed? Guess when he was killed? In 2000.
September the 11th.
No, 2001 on June 11th. So 6/11 2001. So, but he was and he was also born in 1968, same year as WTC construction began, and same year Muhammad Atta was born. And Muhammad Atta was 33 years old as well. So 1968, Muhammad Atta, A-T-T-A, is Manhattan. It's like Atta, the Manhattan is in there. So Manhattan, yeah. So and Timothy McVeigh also was executed at age 23. I mean at 33. So think about that. So, but he was sentenced like 5 years before, or I mean, for him to be 33 years old. So they waited. It's not like one of those event happens. Oh, that's how old he was. No, they waited, and then they killed him. Like supposedly, yeah. And
so, are you aware that the apparently the new one World Trade Center is 11 meters higher than the old?
Oh no, I didn't know. I heard it was a bit higher, yeah, but I didn't know it was not.
Yeah, 11. That number 11 again, which is related to 23, isn't it?
Yeah, but also 11 they put it as the Twin Tower thing. Yeah, so he was also born on December 1st, so 9/1 is the Muhammad Atta.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, it's 9/1, and then this
unbelievable.
Guy, yeah, and this guy's born April 23rd, so you got his age 23. So you got 23
got the 23 again, yeah.
Yeah, but his story is like apparently he was caught because he was driving without a license plate. I'm like, wait, so this guy went to the sophisticated effort to bomb it, and all of a sudden he gets caught because he forgets to put a license plate. I'm like, you can't have it both ways. You can't have someone super smart and super dumb at the same time.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, and
but I'd love to. Yes, these are very symbolic. Yeah.
And guess what time at the memorial? Guess what they have there? They have 9:03.
9:03. Second plane.
Yeah, and that's the second plane. But they have a 903 there because it indicates...
And a 93.
Yeah, and it indicates the first 911 calls of OKC Memorial. I've never heard about that before. So the first 911 calls was at 9:03 a.m. and they made a memorial to the first 911 call. That's so obscure. So this is the OKC. They made a memorial at 9:03 a.m. to commemorate the first 911 calls.
Yeah,
and that's the 903 is the one that everybody sees, which is the 9/11 second impact. So like this is some absolutely ridiculous stuff. And then I also have the also Bank of Oklahoma. So you keep going. So in Oklahoma City, the Bank of Oklahoma, they have a tower built in 1976 by Minoru Yamasaki, the same guy who architect of the Twin Towers, and he built it as a miniature Tower 1, so half the height. So this is in OKC. This is a North Tower.
Wow.
Designed by the same guy to design the Twin Towers.
Yeah.
In OKC. And it's a half the size.
Like it, yeah.
No, it's half the size. It's designed as half the size of the North Tower.
I was going to say that.
No, so
real, isn't it?
And OKC is a mini 911. It's a mini 911.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's one more thing I was going to say before I lost track. Cause there's a lot of next level stuff. So you had the what is it called? The the one we were discussing, the Arthur C. Clarke. There's another connection that's bizarre, but again, I can keep going on and on. And for example, even this one, Hudson 9/11. So the Manhattan and New York were literally discovered on 9/11/1609. So
right, but did you know New York was the 11th state?
Oh, wow. I didn't know, but I did hear that what you just said in the I didn't remember, but in the Big Idea said that. Yeah, no, that was good. The documentary. So, but look, but Henry Hudson on September 11 discovers Manhattan Island. What planet are we on?
Unbelievable.
And then obviously, I think that the really big one is so in the 80s, someone wrote a book like pinpointing the birth of Jesus Christ as like when he was born. And it was 9/11.
Yeah. So September 11th.
So and this was in the 80s.
Rick Clay mentioned that, didn't he?
What was it?
Yeah, it was Rick Clay, I think, the birth of Christ.
Yeah, and it was Ernest L. Martin. That's what it says.
Yeah,
this guy here.
But Rick Clay's where I heard that, the guy who killed himself.
Oh, really? Okay. Who's this guy?
Died, yeah. He done all about the Olympics.
Okay, but it's interesting. This guy, so 1980s, he's writing this, and a physical copy of the book is selling for, last time I checked, $400 USD. Now it's $700 used.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Okay, that's just this is just mind-boggling stuff.
If ever you get the chance to listen to that Rick Clay. Yeah.
Okay.
RIK. The Olympic Games.
Rick Clay Archive. This guy. Red Ice.
Well, it's the 4-hour one. I might be able to send you the 4 hours. It's worth a listen.
Well, there's a whole archive here, so you can go probably.
It's the shortened stuff there. You need the 4 hours off Red Ice Radio.
Yeah, I may have seen something like that. Yeah, but it'd be good to look at that. This is epic stuff. And Jewish New Year.
I tell you what.
Yeah, also Jewish New Year is often
9/11.
Yeah, you go. Yeah. Send it over, and definitely, yeah. The symbolism and stuff is pretty well, but I think a lot of it, I think half of it is just the way nature works. Reality kind of matches, because like in my own life, I had me and my brother, every time we saw the clock 9/11, we would always say 9/11. Before I knew of anything about 9/11, like it was for like 10 years. We looked 9/11.
Wow.
So, and then all of a sudden 9/11, and the fact that I'm from Iraq, so like we came here.
Yeah,
and it's like we came here because basically U.S. bombing it, and then all of a sudden after 9/11 they bomb Iraq again for no reason. So it's like the usual setup. So it's pretty bizarre. So you sent me another thing here. Okay, starting 5. Apparently, Ken Jenkins is Flight 93 on 9/11. Okay, that's another Zoom meeting that they're on. But I'm not gonna be on that. I need to go eat. Okay, Rick Clay's interviews all 4 hours. All right, and this guy, he killed himself, you said. That's tragic. This is all 4 hours.
That'll blow your mind. It'll blow your mind.
Oh, that's good. Is there like, is this MP3s? Is this audios?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll add it to my
one looks like it's missing. Oh, it's at the top there. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can find archive. I can find do my searches and find the archives and so on. But I know it's good. And Norman's sending some stuff, but I won't be able to see that Zoom call, the Ken Jenkins guy. I just don't have time there. What did I put here? Okay, somebody, Benny was very cool, but these are daytime photos. This guy's saying these are daytime photos. It doesn't matter what daytime photos these are. Oh no, someone said between 9 p.m. and 10 p.m.
That's me. That's what I put.
Yeah, but it looks like it's daytime photos. Is what he's saying.
Yeah, this is after the towers had gone away.
Yeah.
These are
no, but it looks like it's
before.
No, but it looks like it's daytime. Is what I mean.
Yeah, when you see the video.
Oh, okay. Well, it might be
of
like
you'll see that they've got the great big lights.
Oh, okay.
At the place, yeah.
Yeah.
That light everything up.
Also said Mark says in the video there was a big floodlight or something.
Yeah. They got a lot of floodlights.
Yeah, floodlight. So it was still nighttime. All right. Yeah. No, it's good stuff. I'll be covering that. But yeah. So that's pretty much it for me though. I'm gonna have to head out. I haven't even eaten yet. I eat one meal a day, so it's like getting close to meal time. That's how it is. But yeah, no, it's great talking to you. And also you mentioned you said Mystic Bazaar is gonna help you with your book or something like that, or help you with something.
Yeah, I'm getting a bit of help. Obviously, I'll put a bit of a call out for you as well and Norman. So
yeah, let me know what you need.
Anybody else who can help, yeah.
No, that's the thing. Let us know what you need. Especially another thing is like, because like if you just put the info out, you can even get AI to just like give you an outline of your book, and then you just go and fill it in. I actually did that with a I'm doing that with a Spooks book that I'm working on with a subscriber. I asked somebody, hey, can you want to help me out? So basically, I made a Spooks database, and I want to write a book about it.
Oh wow!
Because it's like I have a pretty big database. Like look at these names right here. You got Abby Martin, Ace Baker, Alex Jones, Ashton Forbes, Bart Sabrell, Bright Weinstein. So Bart Sabrell pushes the thermite or the A Nine on the Truth stuff. So like. And then Bart Weinstein, Cassie Pafur, Catherine Austin Fitz, Charlie Sheen, Christopher Boleyn, Chuck Huber, Dan Noel, we got Infinite, Chandler, Eric Dubé, the Flat Earther guy. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of like think about this one. Wow. So many people, all spooks. And this one, this is probably the most bizarre one. I'll mention this one before I head out. So you know Robert Murray Smith or no?
Rings a bell.
He made a debunking video of the Hudson effect, and he referenced the Ace Baker's video, but he hasn't mentioned Ace Baker. So I made a video.
I reckon
Yeah, so I made a video about Ace. I made a video debunking them, both these two. So debunkers.
Yeah.
So so I made a video debunking both these clowns. Like so debunking Robert Murray Smith and Ace Baker, because they're both using that. It was a muted footage. John's just talking about high voltage and so on, and this wasn't even a Hudson setup. It was actually like trying to replicate high voltage wire on it. And so this guy right here, this guy Robert Murray Smith. So in this video, I showed the Ace Baker faking his own death on live radio. So I showed this, and then what? So think about this one. So I made this video about Robert Murray Smith and Ace Baker, and I include the video of Ace Baker faking his death. That's right. Let's play a bit of it. Fellow disinfo agent Feth on live radio.
These are temporary problems of innovators in their fields are frequently unappreciated. My God, Galileo was subjected to an inquisition, prosecuted by the church. Galileo, for God's sake.
I'm coming home.
I hope this is not for real.
So think about the first sentence that Jim Fetzer says. I hope this is not for real. Yeah. So and again, I include this, and the reason is because last year Robert Murray Smith actually he did euthanization. He actually killed himself. So this guy, because apparently he was depressed for like a year after his wife died like 2 years ago, and then he was depressed for a year. Apparently the story, and then he uploaded a video, and saying this is my last video. And then he took his own life, and then so then when people saw the video, and then his brother did another video afterwards saying he had mental illness and so on. He did, I think, euthanization or something. I'm not sure where. Maybe he's in Canada then. So
bloody hell.
Yeah, it is. So just think about that's another part where it's like the coincidence, like it just this shows you like just how reality is like. So I made this video, and then I include Ace Baker faking suicide, and this guy actually does, and you can see his channel, and you can see
unbelievable.
Yeah, so you can see my last video. So here's my last video, and then so
Oh, God.
RIP September 2025. And you can see his brother was talking about it. And also there's a suicide prevention campaign against for mental health and so on. And this is his brother discussing him and so on. Yeah.
Wow.
So what are the odds? Oh, what are the that's kind of what I mean. It's like we're talking another setup here. Okay, so 9/11 version says seems Colorado 9/11 is not going to let him in the Zoom. Yeah, this is because they know you have a pretty big setup. They all know you. Actually, I do want to play one more thing. I have again we can go on hours and hours. This one here, yeah, because I actually made this. I wanted to play this. So 9/11 Jersey girl. So she actually calls out Richard Gage for profiting off of 9/11 because he gets a salary like over $100,000 from like 9/11 Truth.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
So what do you think his response is? Somebody calling him for profiting off 9/11. What do you think he says? What do you think?
I've got no idea, but it won't be genuine.
No, but,
disingenuous.
But what would you let's say pretend you're Gage? How would you respond? Let's see.
Oh, if somebody said I was taking a salary and I was, I'd obviously be honest.
No,
but
but
he isn't gonna be honest.
no, but they're saying you're saying they're profiting off of 9/11. That wording. Because you're getting a salary. Because you're getting. So how would you respond?
Well, not like him. I've seen this.
No, I'm saying if you're him, just pretend like just pull out a. How would you spin this?
I'm not profiting off 9/11.
There it is.
Yeah.
You got it. And then,
Yeah,
but then
yeah.
she says, "But you're getting a salary." All right. So
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
now what do you say? Now what do you say? All right.
Yeah, I can't remember what he said. What did he say?
Did you see the video?
When he's followed up.
Have you
seen the video, yeah.
Oh no, like which video did you see? The one I made or the one Norman clipped out?
Oh, it's either you or Norman's.
Because I made a long.
I seen it was Patricia was on there, wasn't she?
Yeah, because I clipped out long parts of it, and also Richard Gage, his emails are Gage33. All right, so we'll play the video. It's one of the funny.
He's Freemason.
yeah, he is, and he does a hand sign too, and the
Yeah.
AE911 Truth logo is Freemasonic logo. So I will play this one right here. I clipped it out. I put it on YouTube as well. So.
Richard, you've been profiting off of 9/11.
Wait. Let's. I don't know. Why...
Richard, you've been.
Okay, let's play this here. Make it a bit bigger. Let's see. Actually, we just need to that bit. Okay, so there's Patricia. There's Gage. So, let's see. Okay, so she's educating him on money. Let's play it here.
You've been profiting off of 9/11 for a long time.
I don't
and that's
profit
fine. You know what? Everybody has to make a
fair.
living.
That's not a fair
it's not fair.
That's not a fair
statement.
Not a cent.
He said not a cent, not a cent. Wait, keep watching.
I don't know where you get your salary from then, if this is what you do for a living.
Salary is not profit.
Well, in my
okay, keep going.
In my way of thinking, it is. Everybody who's making business out of 9/11 is profiting.
Can I just say?
So now there are people defending him. Watch.
Research group has achieved quite a lot in this field. We haven't taken a penny.
So they defend him, but they say that they haven't taken a penny. So wait, what?
We came out with the Building 7 evidence back in 2012. If we hadn't, and I mean I disagree with Richard on lots of things. If we didn't have Richard with his group stepping in, then we wouldn't have the Alaska project, because there would have been nowhere else to take that evidence. And as much as I disagree with Richard on many points, that route was there, and we couldn't have got that study done.
Thank you, Magnus.
Okay, listen to him again. Keep going.
What? I couldn't do 1,000 presentations and 1,000 radio interviews without a salary. And you're part of my salary, and you have been for a long time, and I appreciate it very much.
Wait, that guy's part of his salary? What does that mean? Okay.
Nobody's profiting from this.
Well, I just
We
don't
can't do
understand
this work
anybody
for free.
making a business out of 9/11. I just can't go with it.
Yeah, but I'm doing this for free only because
So they're defending him, but they all say that they don't take any money because they know it's shady. Okay, listen.
like I'm a construction manager and this pay.
Yeah.
what you've got there is classic gaslighting.
Yeah.
When I watched that, when I watched it.
No, it is,
Terrible.
but it's so funny. It's like he's literally
Yeah.
he's getting destroyed. But keep listening, it just gets pretty funny.
Us like this occupies
just
every
unreal.
other point, but I don't want to ask for money. I would love to be able to do this and make a living doing it and do a better job at it, but I can't. But I
None
truly
of us
can
have
understand.
that professional money coming in to us to do these things.
Yeah, but I can respect.
I
got
gave
a
it
point.
the office. That's all I can say.
I got to respect that Richard's flying around the country and doing
I'd
all
like
these
to be flying
presentations.
around the country. I can't afford it.
But he's not having fun doing this. It's definitely not
Well,
gaining.
it's a business, you know, and you do business.
Patty, there's only one way you can do 24 tours of different countries and 1,000 presentations, 1,000 interviews, and still pay your mortgage. And that's
Those are all the expenses are covered. So he's traveling the entire world, doing disinfo tours, and paying his giant house mortgage. Apparently, he has a really big compound, like a really big one, and he's covering the mortgage. So in other words, he's profit. And look how he's sitting back on a couch, relaxed. Everybody else is like, nobody else is relaxed but him.
ask for help. And that's what I've done. And I don't feel ashamed about that.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, and I don't begrudge anyone getting help, financial.
they're
We all
defending
need it from time to time, dealing with health issues, financial issues. I would love to see, I don't begrudge Richard being compensated salary for what he's doing. It's been vital to the movement. And anyone that's doing vitally important work, I say, yes, let's try to help them because inflation is hitting.
Yeah.
You know, the government is just, we're all beholden to this system,
But I like the statement
whether
here.
we like it or not. And the more we work together to free ourselves from this monetary trap we all find ourselves in of overtaxation and everything else. I mean, the list is so long, right? We're funding these wars. We're funding the lies. We're funding the deceit.
Yeah. So notice how
What an
She's flying
absolute
around the
insult
country.
to that woman.
Yeah.
Patricia. That was an insult.
No, it was, but this footage is gold. It reminds me of.
It is gold dust.
No, it is another. Okay,
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll do another one. I said it was
Yeah.
enough, but I keep going. Like Richard Gage, I think it's one of the funniest spooks I've ever seen. Like I think he's a comedian. Like, you know how Ace Baker's like a talented musician. I think I think this guy was was born to be a comedian, but he just somehow got lumped into this like blackmail into this info stuff. But here's another one is Gage scientist. So in one of his earlier ones, he said he's not a okay. So yeah. So this was he was in an interview.
The point at which
he was at a radio show with a normie person, but she was destroying him. And she was asking him, hey, how come you don't like? I think it was a BBC reporter saying, it's like, hey, how come you don't go and ask her, like, what were you? Why did you say that Building 7 came down, etc. And then look what he says. He says he's not a scientist, but let's listen to this.
I lost you. The point at which I lost you on the DVD was fairly early on in the piece. As I referred earlier, you suggest that this BBC reporter got a script enabling her to report that the World Trade Center had come down in Building 7 before it came down.
I asked the question.
You're a scientist.
I'm an architect.
Not a scientist.
Correct.
Could you have got some of your scientific colleagues then to have gone to that BBC reporter and asked her whether she was reading from a script that had been provided to her by who? The US government?
Who knows?
Who knows exactly?
Yeah, well, she's been hounded with questions from millions of people in the 9/11 truth movement, which is growing vastly every year.
The point.
So he says he's not a scientist, all right? I don't want you. And this is Kim Hill. Yeah, Kim Hill like absolutely destroyed Richard Gage. And Gage quote. I think I actually sell T-shirts now. Nobody's bought it yet though. But if you want to buy a shirt, if you want to buy a T-shirt that I made of Richard Gage's quote, he said, "I'm not going to present every piece of evidence I can't explain." So we could play this one right here a bit. I'm telling you, the guy's a machine.
Every piece of evidence out there I'm not going to present every piece of evidence out there that I can't explain. What good does that do me or you? We have produced the evidence. There's a whole lot of evidence and very weird things that happen at the World Trade Center. I'm not going to present every piece of evidence out there that I can't explain. What good does that do me or you? We have produced evidence. I'm not going to present
that's his
every
email,
piece
yeah.
of evidence out there that I can't
That's him.
explain. What good does that do me or you? We have produced.
And you can buy my shirt, RGH33.
There's a whole lot of evidence and very
And also a mug too. You can get the mug and it says RGH33.
weird things that happen at the World Trade Center.
Okay.
I'm not going to.
Okay, we'll do one more video and then I actually have to go. Okay, one more. This one I made it for you. Actually, the trailer.
That's good.
Yeah, this is gonna be.
That's good.
Yeah, I have. I'm telling you, the guy's so funny. It's mind-boggling. Go to this was planes. I think when you came in the other time. Okay, where'd the planes go? So this is the trailer. Remember this trailer I made with Richard Gage?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So think about it, he's getting $100,000. Like yeah, so he gets $100,000 plus. We'll go to Gage. I'll show you this thing. Yeah. So remember, so he says that he's not profiting 1 cent, and he's traveling the world, and it's not fun for him to do all this fun stuff. Yeah, and so he's actually getting like here's his actual A truth. This was from what year was this one? This is 2010. Okay, this is tax exempt 2010. Our gauge 33, $121,000. This is salary. This is excluding business expenses, and that's 2010.
Wow.
That's 2010. So 2010, inflation's literally doubled. So that's about $250,000 plus salary. And let's see, Kelly David was getting $121,000 as well, another director. So, and these are so it's a non-profit, meaning the business doesn't profit, so they just give all the money to the board of directors, and other nonsense.
It's truly unbelievable.
So and he's sitting down in his pretty big house. So and he's paying the mortgage. Wait. So how do you pay the mortgage like if you're not profiting?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so again, it's all expenses paid. Like so he would minus expenses, and then you would have this other compensation. So compensation, and you have notable expenses. So here's executive compensation. There's professional fundraising, other salaries, wages. You have a whole bunch of other stuff here. So contributions, net assets. They basically, it's just a business. And the thing is, where's the money coming in? Not all of it is donations. I think sometimes it's like he's asking for donations to make it seem like he's getting, and then all of a sudden, just before it's like any deadline, he gets like some insider money comes skyrocketing up. And that was 2010. You have across the setup there. And again, they have expenses of there's revenue. Was it 2024? Oh no, I mean that was 2024 money. Never mind. That was tax them since 2010. Okay, never mind. So that's 2024 money. Okay, so it's not at 250,000. This is just, it's still pretty high. So I got that.
A lot of money.
Yeah. Here what goes in the. Okay. Oh, the doctor's still listening. She says, here's what goes on the backside of the t-shirts. The value of the explanation is inversely proportional to the amount of evidence ignored. Okay, now that'd be pretty good. Yes, I think. Yeah. Okay, I want to play this trailer. No,
that.
Yeah, I'm gonna play this trailer. I'm gonna have to get out. I'm gonna need to go eat some food. So I'm gonna play this one here because he's getting like $100,000 a year to talk nonsense. And this guy here, he's defended him, but says I'm not willing to ask for money, and then defends the guy getting $100,000. So this guy's like his lackey or his servant. And yeah, so let's play it here.
If anybody's got it,
and this is just before his debate with Fetzer, and he's asking if anyone has info about the planes. So what were you doing for $100,000 every year for 20 years?
If anybody's got any valuable info, proving that planes hit the towers, that could be helpful. I haven't had enough time to really prepare this well, so I could use some help. Thanks so much.
They do not report an ELT for any of the 4 flights going off at the time of the crashes. Not one. It's not recorded in there. And they should have gone off and emitted this beacon to find the plane. Now,
this is official.
This is absolutely official. It's in their own documents. So that's one of the areas to prove that none of the 4 planes crashed at the named targets.
If anybody's got any info,
Yeah.
valuable info,
Yeah. So the similarities here, it's similar to this bunker buster, but that flash is very very good. But and then again, a plane is super weak. Notice when the plane hits the real plane at the bottom right, it hits the wooden pole, it blows up.
That's it.
It like cuts off and it's a giant explosion. All right, and it's also gets the wing gets sliced off.
valuable info, proving that planes hit the towers. That could be helpful. I haven't had enough time to really prepare this well, so I could use some help. Thanks so much.
I got it from your YouTube. Yeah, a lot of the stuff I got from your YouTube, and this one I got from your germ warfare setup.
American 11 is still in the air, and it's on its way heading towards Washington.
Okay, American 11 is still in the air, on its way towards Washington?
There was definitely another aircraft that hit the tower. That's the latest report we have.
Okay.
I'm going to try to confirm an ID for you, but I would assume he's somewhere over either New Jersey or somewhere further south.
Okay, so American 11 isn't the hijack at all then, right?
No, he is a hijack.
American 11 is a hijack?
Yes.
And he's going into Washington?
This could be a third aircraft.
If anybody's got any info, valuable info,
Just to add,
that
right American 11, that's also backed up by the DCC radar that it was continuing on to Washington.
I posted it as well. I also included in Excel because I like snoop on your thingy. So this is the DC radar shows it also still airborne. So you have multiple setup. This is 9/11/12/47, and so this is good stuff. And I also archive a lot of your articles on the Hive blockchain, just like because there's an app I can archive it, so that at least the gist of everything is there. So I have it all.
Good to know it's backed up.
Yeah, because again, stuff's important. Like I have to archive everything. Like this stuff, this web page you're looking at right here will not get taken down ever. I can't even delete it if I wanted to.
Yeah,
that's the cool part. Like I can delete how it looks, but then someone can go look at the previous history and just find it. Like, oh, okay, you did this. So that's what I like is so the government says delete it. I'm like, I can't. That's it. That's how you.
Wow.
So I'll keep going here. And this is the Shanksville one.
Anybody's got any?
This Shanksville one, it's so ludicrous. It's so ludicrous.
Proving that planes hit the tower.
And I have the gauge in the background, just nonsense talking.
That could be helpful. I haven't had enough time to really prepare this well, so I could use some help. Thanks so much.
Place called Shanksville. We don't know what happened there. What's kind of odd about this one, Joey, is that at some point after flying past Pittsburgh, the pilot apparently radioed and changed his destination to DCA, which is Ronald Reagan National Airport. Unclear what that means.
But the thing is, what are the odds that every single one of them, there's a weird anomaly where they're not there, they're not in the crash zone.
Oh no!
Again, it's like that. Yeah. So let's say you have 1 in 1,000 odds on one of them, then times it by 1 in 1,000, and then times it by 1 in 1,000. That's 1,000 to that's 1,000. 1 divided by 1,000 to 1,000, like 1 of the billion.
Have the same for United 175. That was still airborne. This is an established fact. It's routed through Harrisburg, which is nowhere near New York. Now, at the time, Flight 175 would have been here. And the ground station is here. That's picking up where it's routed through.
If anybody's got any info, valuable info, proving that planes hit the towers.
This right here is again, and then you have the Richard Gage in the background. Yeah, this is just like ludicrous. How can anybody say anything? Okay, and this guy's saying, Jerzy Belfsky, hey, did you see the comment I posted in the trailer of the show I told you about the Myron Gaines channel? Did you look up that video of him outlining Israel's involvement in 9/11? Like, wow. It's like, did they tell me about the direct energy weapons that Israel has, and then I'll be looking on. But anyways, let's play right here.
That could be helpful. I haven't.
Okay. So lamp pole 3 is struck, causing luminary to enter starboard engine. Yeah. So it hit 5 light bulbs and the generator there. And
I haven't had enough time to really prepare this well, so I could use some help. Thanks so much.
So again, this is why Gage is.
So whoever let this slip on CNN, I would think got a bit of a bad rap.
Yeah. So CNN, all of a sudden there's like AA-77s like flying across. Okay. Yeah. That's pretty good. Alrighty.
That's good video then.
No, it is. Yeah. I spent like hours just making that perfect because Yeah, no, there's a whole lot of stuff going. Yeah, again, none of this info. Like, and Richard Gage is getting 11 million views on Twitter, posting like the stupidest things ever. But the guy's just the guy's the usual. But again, we can go on and on. They all do some nonsense. Like even Richard Chandler saying he's not a seismologist. I can go on and on. So that's kind of what I think. That's how they should be treated. They should not be looked at serious. They should be just laughed at. And then yeah, just laughed at every
circus.
Day. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna
absolute circus clown world.
Yeah. No, that sounds good. Anyways, I'm gonna tell everybody thanks for joining. If you have any last thoughts, I'll hang up on the call. And if you want anything else to say in private, you could let me know. So thanks for joining, and have a great weekend, guys. And yeah, is there anything else you want to say to these lovely people?
Yeah, I'd just like to thank everybody for tuning in. I'd like to thank everybody who helps me. You know, like yourself, Matt, Andrew Johnson, Richard Deal, Dr. Wood there.
Yeah,
and,
she's listening in. Yeah, so be good.
Yeah,
hopefully in the
everybody.
Yeah, what? Yeah, Gage is a clown. He's
unbelievable.
He's so funny. It's ridiculous. And salary's out of profit. So everybody like cleaning, like everybody working their lives, they're not profiting anything. They're just you know, getting a salary for something. Anyways,
it's terrible.
Yeah, it is
terrible, mate.
All right, so I'm gonna say peeps.
Dinner.
Yeah, guys, I'm ending the stream, guys.